Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Welcome back. Welcome. Oh, can y'all hold on? Let me make sure my settings. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, man. I can hear my own audio. Yeah, it's on. Yep. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to another one, man. It's Friday, man. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Jay vs. Jordan, man. I hope everybody doing all right. If you're watching over on Let's Talk with JVJ, if you're watching over on the JVJ Network, if you are watching over on Let's Talk with JVJ on Facebook, make sure you do a boy a favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the videos, turn the notice on, all that in the bag of chips, man. And let me get my Otis in here, man. Gotta get my Otis, man. Fuck. Always behind the 8 ball, my shit, man. Damn. Either way, though, y'all, man. I hope everybody doing all right, man. We about to talk about something. About to talk about some shit. Here we go. My broom's over there. Don't worry about my broom. I was in here sweeping before I got started, y'all. Some people got to clean sometimes. But look, y'all, we about to talk about this interview, y'all. I ran across it. Matter of fact, I didn't really run across it. Your boy out for the Norm 18. He ran across it and somehow convinced me to actually watch some of it, and I'm incensed, y'all. I'm incensed. I'm a little upset. I'm a little irritated with the constant. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. K. Michelle sat down with Cam Newton, had a conversation with him, and somehow, some way, the conversation got on to black men and relationships and families and things of that sort. I'm getting tired of my brothers. I gotta say this ahead of time. I'm getting tired of my brothers sitting in a room on a show having conversation with ladies and watch ladies utterly disrespect black men as a whole and don't open their fucking mouth. Don't even open their mouth and challenge any of it. Just like, okay, really? Okay. And you wonder why a lot of folks don't respect us. When you don't have a backbone, you allow people to disrespect you and your segment of the community. You wonder why, huh? I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about, man. I don't even want to hold my tongue and shit. And look, y'all, I'm actually gonna drop the link way early because I want to get y'all's opinion on it because this is unacceptable. And I mean it. I'm covering all sectors of this shit. Cam Newton, you need to learn how to fucking open your mouth dressing like a little sissy out here. Yeah, I said that shit. I don't care how big you is. You know what you dress like. And K. Michelle, you need to keep your motherfucking mouth closed, bitch. Don't nobody, and I'm saying this ahead of time, don't nobody want a bionically built bitch. I'm just saying that ahead of time, y'all, before y'all even watch it. Don't nobody want no bionically built bitch. But, you know, neither here nor there. Without further ado, Cam Newton and K. Michelle over here embarrassing black folks. Let's get it, y'all.
Cardi B. No. Not the So that's how it necessarily happened.
I respect that because that was difficult for me trying to do reality TV, being your truth when it wasn't popular.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time. Now, yeah. But then it wasn't popular to do wretched reality TV and to actually have a talent. So the amount of money.
Hey, let's be honest, y'all. Look, K. Michelle can actually sing. She has vocal talent. But her voice, when she talks, sounds terrible. It's like a bitch with her nails on the chalkboard. She has a very annoying voice when she talks. Maybe people don't like the way I sound either. But that voice sounds terrible.
Time spent to try and, say this is a real artist. It was a very difficult thing.
Yeah. And be taken serious. That was the difficult part. It wasn't hard to do it. Is to be taken serious.
I'm skipping y'all.
If y'all don't prioritize the children, then they will be affected the most.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
If y'all don't prioritize the children, then they will be affected the most.
Absolutely.
So that's just a ongoing relationship that I need to stay healthy. Because if we've had our, ups and downs, and some of it and most of it has been public, but that's my dog. Like that's a person who, that's still my responsibility. Make no mistake about that. Mm-hmm. The woman that I'm with now knows that about each person that I procreated with. Mm-hmm. That's just the alpha male in me. Like I take care of mine, So the narrative also, may have been he's creating broken homes. Yeah, but I take care of each.
Does that bother you?
It really does. It really does. But needless to say, I take care of my homes. I don't even like my baby mama saying that they a single parent. You got too much support.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I think the thing where I have watched what you've gone through is the rebellion and being a very rebellious person, and being from a college graduate to a dancer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think I witnessed it and I thought it was like a win for like dancers because we are human.
Yeah.
And I watch what's going on with you, Cam. Mm. And I watch people's opinions of this and that. And I made sure I watched everything that you've been saying.
You cannot tell me this woman's voice is not fucking annoying, man. I swear, I'm hearing it super deep in my ears. I know y'all hearing it through whatever device y'all watching on, maybe your TV, your cell phone, or tablet. But I hear this bitch up in my ears. And her voice is annoyingly, it's annoyingly trash, man. This shit's,
And how,
I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be
have conducted your shows and everything, because I wanted to know what I was walking into. I am what people might call a feminist. Okay. But I'm also a realist. And
how the hell you gonna be a feminist and a realist at the same time? They don't go together. That's like oil and water. That shit don't mix.
And I get it. I know that probably has affected you in a manner of creating broken homes but taking care of your kids. And
why do y'all keep saying, look, I'm not here to defend Cam Newton, but if a woman has a child with a man and she's not with the man no more, you automatically assume he created a broken home. Why is the narrative never she might have created a broken home? Look at divorce rates. Look at who initiates them. Are y'all going to say all these men are creating broken homes? No. Because if the women are the ones choosing to leave the relationship, I would think that y'all would carry that torch. But you keep putting it on the man. And I'm here to defend Cam Newton because I think Cam Newton's a fuckboy that like to do things. Corey Holcomb done said it. I'm going to show y'all what he said earlier.
Still being in the public. Look, when it comes to stuff like that, guess what? Your kids are the only one that matter in that situation. Mm-hmm. And what they see. And what they feel. I don't know anything about the women personally that you date or anything. I can only say that at the end of the day, it's about your kids. And it is about, maybe you're not in the home every day.
Facts.
My parents have been together over 30-some years. Okay? And
you ain't learned the goddamn thing from it because you ain't never been fucking married.
I don't know how it would feel to not have my father at home every day when I came home. So I know.
Hey, man, first she keep on talking, man. We got Hurricane in the building, man. Go ahead and tell the people what's up, man, because her voice is killing me right now.
Oh, yeah, her voice is definitely annoying. This is your man, Hurricane JW. Catch me Hurricane JW2 on YouTube and Facebook. Home of the Fuck the Government podcast. Let's get it in. What's good?
Man, look. I don't know if you noticed, but you might not be watching. You said you needed a wrench, right?
Yep.
You been had one. You know that, right?
Word.
Yeah,
I think it. I never seen it. I never
Yeah.
seen it on my end. On my end, I don't see it. It's just a great name.
Which channel was you watching on?
I was on JW. I was on regular JW, unless you gave a rest to JW too.
I'm talking about on my on my channel. I'm saying on my side. Which channel? Were you watching on the network or were you watching on Let's Talk?
I'm on a network. I'm on a network.
You got one on the main channel. Let's Talk.
All right, cool. Got you. Got you.
But I might be able to hit you up with another one over on the other side. And shout out to Smooth, man. I saw Smooth in the chat, man. Salute. He's saying what's up to Kane.
Salute.
Fucking look, man, we gonna get into this. I'm gonna let K Michelle keep talking, man. Look, I'm trying my best to tolerate her voice. And I don't like the narrative of all these so-called black men creating broken homes when women have more children than men do in the black community.
Exactly. And they the ones that stupid, selfish, and stubborn. And fuck K Michelle, because when that bitch came out, my baby mama got her hairstyle immediately. That blue streak shit. I was like, give her the motherfucking pimp hand.
Hey, look here. Big old pimp hand right there with the rings on that bitch. Look, I'm gonna push back on some of these narratives because after I play a little bit of this, I'm gonna show a breakdown. Shout out to the Tip Network too, because I'm gonna cover some of their shit. But I did want to show y'all some of the raw, actual footage of this so y'all can hear what this lady is about to say and how Cam Newton's such a pussy of a man and not even push back on it. But then we're gonna go to talking about what we actually saw. But I'm gonna let her keep going, man. Cover your ears, y'all, a little bit.
Men can go have babies here, this and that. But what happened? What happened to structure? What happened to the feel of your father being there, this and that? I know that you are well off and you can handle and take care and spread yourself far around for a lot of people. But you have to understand how women feel and how fuck the media, because they whether you was married and doing that or not, they still gonna say some shit. Right. But what happened to the structure that I saw my grandfather, do?
I'll tell you what the fuck happened to it.
Go back to the 70s, ho. It happened in the 70s when they shut down the factories, kicked the men out the home, brought crack in the 80s, and niggas had no choice but to slang, bang, and hang brains on the pavement. Right? I think.
Oh, you're right. She talking about what happened, man. I'm like, she claims she's a feminist. She said that earlier. She's a feminist and a realist. But you up on here asking what happened. A lot of your sisters decided that they were too good for the men they laid down and had kids with. In your feminist movement. When the men lost their jobs, like you said, they shut down the factories and black men couldn't get jobs. Y'all chose the fucking government over your men. But what happened to them? Ladies,
y'all chose the system over me, bitch.
He chose a $200 check over a whole man.
Yo, and inspectors come by your house to make sure the nigga ain't in there. They see a pair of shoes, your ass rent going up when you're getting kicked out. Bitches be scared like a motherfucker.
Real shit. Smooth said Michelle should have used her child's father as an example instead of her grandfather. Damn, she got a kid? K Michelle got a kid?
I think so. Yeah. I know she got some problems. And issues. I know she's in the top 3 of worst sounding people next to Cardi B. Cardi B is number 1 worst sounding bitch, but she's a strong number 2 though.
Hey, look, I might have to put a poll up there tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll put a poll up tonight. Who got a worse sounding voice? K Michelle or Cardi B? Yeah. Matter of fact,
Nikki on that list too, because I don't know which personality she is. Is she Nikki, Miss Martha, or Roman? Fuck that bitch too.
See, Smooth also said she explained that she was too good for the men that wanted to marry her before this part. Oh, look, I think it's actually coming up, but I didn't watch this interview yet. I saw a clip and I was like, ooh, we covering it. But I hope she get to the point of saying this shit and not. We'll see.
Gonna get to the point.
Yeah, we'll see it when we get to the next video after this. we definitely gonna hear her say the dumb shit because I heard her say that shit too, Smooth, and that shit was not cool. But he gonna let her keep going. But she don't know what happened. The bitch, open your fucking eyes with your realist ass. You a realist, right? Didn't see the real shit in society, ho. Don't be sitting over here acting like you don't know what the fuck going on.
Structure of one woman, even if he was dipping off on the side, but coming home to one woman, you know, every day and being there and seeing your kids every day. You probably see your kids. I don't know what you do every day. I'm not here to judge you. You probably see them every day still. But don't you think they deserve to always have you there in home?
I'm just waiting for you to finish. Yeah. You done?
Oh, you are me. Okay, go.
No,
I mean, because he was waiting for you to get done talking?
Bitch, you look like a can of Sprite.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I think we share something in. I want to get to our relatability of being misunderstood, but to answer your question, yes, they do deserve that. I think there's a story behind every story that I've been the bigger person in saying, you know what? You told your story? Cool. I'll be the bad guy because it's so easy for me to do. Because in media, the man is always the bad guy. You can't name me a man that broke off a situation that he's like, oh, he's
not
crazy.
gonna happen.
It's just
You're
not gonna
right.
happen. So out of respect and love for her, that story that, oh, you left this, whatever y'all want to take. But between me and you,
Okay.
I ain't even talking about K. Michelle. I'm talking about the situation.
Okay.
You know what the situation.
How do I know?
I'm talking. See, I'm using you as.
Tell me. I want to know. Tell me.
I think to protect other sources.
You don't even want to get it.
This is not the platform to say that. My maturity has taught me that. My teen has also taught me that.
Yo, maturity need to tell your ass not to wear no goddamn white socks with dark colored clothes.
Everything ain't for everybody, but understand.
What is that? What the fuck are those?
I don't know what the fuck, man. Yeah, man. Like, he got on a skin tight polo, but Cam always been wearing weird shit ever since he got out the league and shit. But like, look, dude, you don't wear no white socks with no black shit like that, like gray maybe, but not solid white, dude. He got on solid white socks with dress shoes on. You don't wear white socks with dress shoes. My granddaddy would slap the shit out of me if he saw me put on some white socks and then try to put on some church shoes.
Yep. I learned that the hard way by putting on socks with dress shoes. I'm like, wait a minute. What? Hold on. What are socks at? Okay, cool. You know, I learned that young age, like around like 7 or 8. Like, I'm supposed to wear that.
Yeah, nah. And I don't think you're supposed to wear dress shoes with no goddamn sweatpants on either. But, you know, Cam, do what you want to do, buddy. Do what you want to do, but that ain't a good look, nigga.
This.
Right. I blame Russell Simmons. Russell
Simmons, you getting blamed for this, nigga.
A 2-parent household. The reality is, that's just not how it worked out.
Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit right there, man. He got on dark brown, cocoa-colored dress shoes with white socks.
So it's the shoes? Like, is the shoes complimenting the hat? Or the socks complimenting the hat? I don't understand this nigga. You gotta coordinate. Man,
look, man, look. That nigga and his fashion sense is crazy. And I used to work with a dude that kind of remind me of Cam Newton all the time. He an intellectual dummy. That motherfucker be trying to sound so sophisticated and don't be making no goddamn sense. But he did let this bitch sit up on here and disrespect, so he's showing his shit. But yeah, white. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me stop talking about the man outfit because I got to get on K. Michelle outfit in a second about her because she gonna say some things and I'm like, okay, we gonna get her. But either way, I'm sorry, Hurricane. Tell me to shut up. Tell me to shut the fuck up. Sometimes we don't keep. Ooh, let's keep going. I'm sorry.
The guilt in me feels that
you have a guilt.
No. When you hear it, there can be a guilt that happens. It's like you create broken homes. I can't do nothing about that now. But what I can do is try to make my wrongs right. I do that by showing up constantly. I have certain things that I do with children, my children specifically, that's our thing.
But what about now in having new kids and creating, is that a goal of yours? And you don't have to answer to anybody.
No, ask the question that you're asking.
You want me to ask you a real question?
Please. Go there.
Saying shit, bitch.
Well, having the situation and relationship that you're in now, I did see that your significant other now is having
Another one.
another one.
Mhm.
Is your goal to create? I think everyone would like to know, is your goal right now to create a 2-parent home for your child that you already have and your new child? Is that the goal? Because you do skate around that from everything that I've
That nigga
watched.
got more than
You
one
do
child,
kind of
ho.
skate around that. Is the goal? What is the ultimate goal right now in your dating and having kids?
Every situation that I've ever been in, I thought this was the last one.
Okay.
So to answer that question, do I plan on moving on after her? No. The
Okay.
plan has always been, even with the first, the second, the third, is nobody goes into a situation and
But you
says,
know, you've never said that. Like I've said, before I come somewhere because I be attacked, I wanted to know what I was talking about when talking to you.
oh, for sure.
You know, this is actually kind of the first time when you have said, my goal is to not have another significant other. You know, like
Yeah.
really say that.
Well, let me say it.
Okay.
My goal has never been to have multiple significant others.
Okay.
It just worked out like that. So when I say my wrongs to the world or to the stereotype of what a household should be,
Mhm.
it has always been screwed up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What do you think a household should be?
I think there should be a male presence and a female presence in each household because there are certain things that a man or a female should only or can learn specifically from a man.
Yep.
And then there are certain things that can only be taught from a female.
Okay.
So that's what I do believe in. I do believe there should always be a 2-figure household.
Can I ask you something you might get mad at me about?
Man, you can't make me mad. I'm bulletproof.
We all get mad.
No, trust me. I promise you. There's nothing that a person can say that I haven't already cleared with myself. I just make sure that what I say doesn't offend the innocent.
Okay.
I will give Cam this before I introduce Uncanny. I will give him this. That dude went to school he went to the school of University of Florida, that college down there in Florida. And then he brought his ass up here to Alabama and went to the University of Auburn. I think he done heard pretty much what anybody's gonna possibly say about him. So I believe him that he probably not bothered by what somebody gonna try to say now. But either way, though, we got Uncanny, Heartbreak Uncanny in the building.
Salute.
I'm heartbroken today. What's up, Hurricane? My bad.
Why you heartbroken, man? What happened?
Help
Because
that.
y'all going after my girl, yo. I love K Michelle.
You always like some bitches that got mental problems.
It's true. I love them. The more
I had to get
mental,
over that in my early 20s. I got over that in my early 20s. But it's just something about crazy vagina.
I can't do it. But yeah, man. I mean, where's the part where she disrespects Cam Newton? She's just asking him, is he trying to create broken homes?
She disrespected him by being there.
Well, I
She
tell
was
you,
disrespecting in my presence. That's all I gotta say.
I'll tell you this. She disrespected this motherfucker by saying, "Why is he creating broken homes?" That's your like. Here you go. That's you automatically going into the situation with a narrative that he's the one who is having babies with these women and destroying the relationship. She's coming in with a premise from the get-go that it's the guy's fault no matter what. And she even agreed when he was like, when you see stuff on the news, automatically the man's gonna be the one in the wrong no matter what. And she was like, yeah, But we know that's not the case. Not always. Now, do dudes fuck up? Yeah, dudes fuck up, man. I don't think I've ever sat up on here and defended a dude that's fucking up and not doing the right thing, not taking care of his family. But on majority scale, that's usually not the case.
Yeah, but Cam Newton can afford it.
Guess what? Let's say Cam Newton's a bad guy. Let's say Nick Cannon's a bad guy. Let's say Future's a bad guy. I'll grant that premise. What the fuck do we say about all the women that keep laying up with him after the first and the second baby mama? What do we say about these women that come after the fact? I'll grant the first, I'll grant the second. They didn't know. But the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, What do we say about those women? Because once again, that's just still one bad man, if you want to call them bad. What about all these other women that decide to keep on laying up with these guys and having babies?
Mm-hmm. They stupid. They want that check.
That's just a question I want to throw out there. But we got Big Back in the building. Oh, well, go ahead, Katie, real quick, like, and then finish your thought, and then let Rob get up in here.
What's up, Rob? You ready for this NFL season?
Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Don't
by the way,
say that shit. Don't say that shit right here, y'all. Y'all know that ain't happening.
by the way, Jay, I just want
Tigers
to
might do it though. Go Tigers though. Detroit Tigers in this bitch though.
Yo, Detroit Tigers is off the chain right now. Yo, they're like the #1 team.
Damn
in the
right.
NBA. I want to say one thing for you, Jay, about the NBA Finals. Did not say that you would jinx the damn Thunder. Now it's Game 7. Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Look, man.
I'm glad it's Game 7. Shit, it's the last sports for a while. Shit.
Yeah, look, I think the NBA trying to drag it out. I don't think they trying to drag it out, but look, I'm one game off my call. Look, man, it's been an off year for me. I've been miscalling my Chiefs, miscalling the NBA Finals. Man, damn, you look at y'all talking about baseball. I might start rooting for the Detroit Tigers, man. I might start rooting for them motherfuckers.
Hey, Hurricane, do not let him say anything about any sports team. He has been jinxing the fuck out of every team he's going for. Don't say shit. But anyways, before I go, I just want to say shout out to Katie Michelle. She is so beautiful, even though she got a fake booty. And her breasts are real, right?
Yeah, very. I'm be right.
No, I can't. Her breasts are
I
not
think she was
real.
real when she came out though. When she came out, I was like, okay, this is natural. But that hairstyle and her voice, I was like, oh my god, my baby mama just took her whole image. I was like, I hate you, bitch.
Man, don't she got a reputation having a stinking pom pom?
Oh yeah, she do got a rep. She do got a rep for her shit stinking.
I don't like Katie Michelle no more.
I think Cardi B got that problem too.
I don't like none of these celebrity hoes.
I like Nia Long.
She old. Okay.
Nia Long's about to go with Jeezy now, dog. Is that true? I heard about that. Like Nia Long and Jeezy. What?
That'll be.
I like some.
Like Tony Braxton and Baby. I'm like, what the fuck is Tony Braxton going with Baby for? Baby out of all people. Like, what the fuck?
Uncanny, you do got a thing for women that are mentally harmed. Like, they're mentally fucked up. They like, you said fucking Summer Walker.
You're right. She did burn down the dude when she was in the video. She burned him in the house.
That bitch retarded.
She went and got a BBL when everybody told her she looked perfectly fine.
She did look perfectly fine before the BBL. I ain't gonna lie.
She didn't need that. Any person, in my honest opinion, any woman that will go and cut their body up has a mental problem.
Well, anyways, before I go, shout out to Sierra. Shout out to Katie Michelle.
Them hoes don't care.
Sierra was nice. She came out in 04, 05. But then, like they were just trying to make a new Aaliyah. I'm like, nah, they ain't gonna make no new Aaliyah, but they tried though.
Nah, I ain't like how she tried to do. I ain't like how she tried to embarrass Jim Jones and shit.
I'm just gonna say fuck Uncanny. I'm just gonna say fuck Uncanny for saying that shit. Shout out to no shout out to none of them hoes. All right, they need to go.
Sierra, she winning out here. She got stepped out of the decade.
Go get back to work, Kenny. Go get back to work, man. Hell to the no. But look, we got Rob in the building. Big Back for Life, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man, real quick, like before we keep going.
What up, my people? Sorry, I'm just got home for work and shit, so my energy a little down. But I'm about to pick it up. But yeah, Big Back for Life. Y'all know the vibes, man. Catch me everywhere, shit.
Hey man, you had to start telling them motherfuckers catch me outside.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. Y'all gonna see me for sure. Shit, man. Jay know. Shit. Jay know.
Yeah. Hurricane, you killed me with that shit. He added that shit in. How about that? Man, baby. Look, man, K Michelle running her mouth, man. But look, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but I'm gonna get to the tip. I'm gonna actually show the tip breakdown of it because they jumped around real quick. Even got a little couple tapes from Corey Holcomb and shit and some other videos. I'm gonna try to let her finish. I want her to get through this challenges of public perspective because she was trying to interrogate Cam, and that's the part in all the other videos I want to show y'all that they didn't touch on. But you see how she's challenging him right now. She's questioning him about his dating life. But when the lens gets turned around, they're going to be like, how dare you challenge a woman and talk about her dating history? How dare you criticize and critique her? But y'all are noticing what she's doing right now.
But you know, when I first I had watched this a couple times. First I was like, damn, why Cam ain't check her or something? But the more I watch it, man, this nigga really had this interview under control. He was really he did something slick, like he exposing her without even trying.
But I'll give Cam this. He is good at doing interviews in the sense of he will listen to somebody, he will ask them questions, and he'll receive their answers. The issue I think that most people have, and at least the issue I know I have, is it's one thing to hear somebody say something. It's kind of like how they talk about people and when it comes to politics. It's like, why are you not going to check Trump when he's up there lying? And some people like, look, I'm just here to interview. I'm not here to get pushback. We need pushback. Yep. We need
like Rob, said we need pushback.
Yeah, if Rob, if you was interviewing somebody for the show and they got up on there talking crazy about black dudes or talking crazy, let's say your mom or dad had a restaurant and they talking crazy about the food, and you know them motherfuckers just on some shit because they feel some type of way, you wouldn't push back? Because I think we should, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
push back.
I think with Cam, but there's levels to this because Cam, I said this before. I think Cam, he only do this for. I noticed he only do this when it comes to women.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, but Cam is known for getting criticized for the things he say, especially as you know, it depends when it comes to women. If you go back. When you go back when he was playing, I don't know you all remember the white lady, the white reporter, she was asking a question and she was asking him about Rouse and schemes, and he laughed and said like, oh, I never heard a female talk about Rouse and schemes like that. From pushback. Fast forward when he's on $1 Million Worth of Game, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about the bad bitch era. They gave him pushback for that. So look, he's on a different level when it comes to his celebrity. So I think I don't know who's PR team, but you know, you could tell that he tried to like.
You don't want to offend nobody
wisely.
But he's not trying to turn off the women that possibly might invest in anything that he's putting out there. I get that.
Because I think he is like a real individual. Like I said, the more I watch this shit, even though, you know, we could say he should have done more, but man, this nigga really controlled his interview. He really. I don't even know if he knew he was doing. He was really making this bitch bad for the more questions he was ask.
He was letting her talk. Look, I agree.
Sometimes you gotta let people talk, like so people can see. Like,
look, I feel you on that, but I think everybody, me personally, I knew K Michelle was crazy, and I think a lot of other people know K Michelle is crazy. But I can. That's a good perspective to look at it at. How a man should handle a conversation, even when crazy things are being thrown in his face. That is one way to handle it. And I will give him his props on that. I'm glad that you pointed that out. Because he does not break his cool, ever. I will give you that. He does not let any of these words trigger him or get him off his square. I just wish that nigga would open his motherfucking mouth. But I ain't gonna hold you. That is another perspective to look at it, and that actually I can't disagree with what you said.
Yeah,
that
she made herself look bad. Just continue just talking, and the bitch was. I ain't gonna jump the gun.
Yeah, here go. We gonna get to the challenge of personal perception and public perception, and then I'm going to the TTTP video. So yeah, here you go. Let's just get through this last little part.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a straight shooter.
So let me ask you this: being that you're living your life and you are who you are, you have your significant other who is who she is. Do you ever at night and when you're alone or in a space ever feel like you're speaking and things are hurting her?
Yes. Yes.
How do you feel? Like, what does that do
It took
to
her
you?
to tell me that. I didn't know. Because you got to understand too that people have to give other people grace because those aren't prerequisites of understanding for most men. And I always say this about men. Men don't register things the same way females do. Meaning, I don't know how that make you feel. I know if you ask me a question, would you hit? Yeah, I hit. But you're standing next to your woman.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that make her feel? I don't consider those things. I'm not used to. But now it's like, would you hit?
Yeah. You can't be holding the camera.
Like, I don't even get into that. But the attack on your significant other now, the
Chelsea just got wet.
type of attack that she goes through every day. You saw got tears in my eyes. That type of attack is the type of attack, you know, that I've gone through in different things. And to me, she's like a pretty amazing woman.
Dope.
And being in the media, you're never going to be right. They're going to attack you for anything, you know, like good or bad. But the type of attack that your significant other gets, I feel is very unfair.
And it's in large part self-inflicted.
She can keep her ass out of the fucking media. Keep your ass off fucking line. You living with a dude that has millions of dollars that can give you a lifestyle that the average human being is not going to experience, but you want to get on the fucking internet with the rest of everybody else. Get your nosy ass off the internet. Get your nosy ass out from in front of a fucking camera. And you ain't got to worry about what they saying because you won't hear it. You will not hear it. It's a little unfair for this self-inflicted shit. And Cam about to say he said self-inflicted. I bet he gonna blame himself. He not gonna blame his girl for being up in there and being nosy and getting in the mud with all these girls. He gonna blame himself. I bet.
What you mean?
Meaning inside the household, I bring these attacks to her. She used
Knew it.
Yeah, because and then you gotta think, Jazz, I remember, and she said it in one of her stand-ups. She was used to be the first one talking about, hey, you know, don't set up like certain these athletes and rappers and shit like that. Don't fall for it. And look, she about to have 2 kids by this nigga. So
Right there.
used the words, not me. She said, baby, I feel like a piñata. And you're setting me up.
Oh,
So with that, I needed her to tell me that. It never and this is the thing too. My first baby mama didn't tell me that because she probably didn't know how.
yeah.
But that does not mean that she didn't feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
My second baby mama didn't tell me that because she probably didn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck
And
does
now-
a pinata mean?
As we're
What the fuck does that mean, bitch? You made me feel like a pinata. Like, bitch, I'm not hitting you. Ain't no candy falling out your body. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
you know, girl, females
And
like to
plus,
use.
I control the household. I control this shit. I ain't telling you nothing that you don't want to do. And you know, but you know I'm cool, calm, and collected. So like, you know, like I ain't really saying nothing too wrong. So bitch, you just too fucking emotional. Bitch, get out. Cut that bitch up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you good? Go ahead, Rob. What you had?
But you know, females like to use all type of words and phrases and shit like that. But man, my thing is, look, bro, you know who I am. You coming into my world. I'm not coming.
Not
in
the
your
other
world.
way around. Tell him again. Not the other way around. Say that one more time.
Like you coming to my world. I'm like, bro, like just look at the resume, bro. I'm a Heisman winner, national college football champion, #1 pick. I've been probably probably the first 5-6 years of his career, he was considered arguably maybe one of the best quarterbacks.
One of the youngest men to ever win the MVP in the NFL.
Oh shit, I forgot about the MVP. So
Maybe a Heisman winner.
You coming to my life. You coming like you was an influencer, comedian. But my life is totally different. Like, I don't like when females do that shit. Like, you know what type of nigga you about to come into, and then you come into the situation. Now you want somebody to be have some
You want them
sympathy.
to change. You want them
Right.
to change how they move and how they operate because the way you feel about what they do, but you got with them knowing what they do. That's why I be That's why I be tripping on these. I be getting pissed off at these ladies because you hitting the point. You hitting the point on the head, Rob. There's women that are gonna line up to still have a baby with Cam Newton, knowing that he got multiple baby mamas and he in a relationship right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
But they'll sit around and complain about it after the fact, talking about he just like fucking bitches. Oh, you didn't know that when you was trying to get away from his other bitch? When he was with another, you didn't see that? Nick Cannon, oh, he just a dog. He like having babies. And guess what? You gonna line right the fuck up to have a baby for him too. Like, bitch, it's like, stop. It's amazing to me.
I like my square too, dog.
Man, dude,
I
I
like my
get
square
pissed
too.
off with it. You cannot complain about a situation that you volunteered for.
Yeah.
Assy.
And
Assy.
yeah.
Bitch got 30 million.
I'm sorry.
For freaking
y'all.
off.
I'm sorry. Look, it's crazy. Look, and the sad part, real quick, just get this in. We can get this in real quick, like, because it might take a bar. Everybody was coming out defending Cassie, y'all. Have anybody been paying attention to what's going on in the court case?
I ain't gonna lie. I stopped keeping
Real
up.
talk, I ain't watched none of it. Because I already know what it is. I'm like, man, I want Vince McMahon or Epstein to sit in that goddamn seat. Not Diddy, but like Diddy. Go get him. Get him.
I mean, look, bro. I just look, bro. All these motherfuckers is freaks, bro. Like, that's how I look.
And
at
Vince
it. You
McMahon
know,
was shitting on bitches. Vince was shitting on
Yeah.
bitches and telling niggas to come in and smash. Like, what?
but my
Thinking
thing
shades of
is,
him, though.
Diddy Diddy, he's not even getting charged what people like really claim why he's in jail for. Like, he's
They're just
basically
ruining his
just
reputation to try to get him convicted.
trying to convict him because he is a freak. It ain't got nothing to do with no trafficking or nothing. It's just because he's just a fucking freak. And that's the case. You can lock all these motherfuckers up. Matter of fact, that's the case. You can lock up porn stars. I mean, porn stars, models. They ain't doing no different what this nigga is doing.
Different at all.
I
The sad
remember-
part, they brag about it online because X trafficking now. X trafficking is you just have somebody fly in or travel to your destination from another destination with the idea of having sex and getting paid for it.
This is a
They
civil
brag
case.
about it all over OF all the time. I agree with you on that, Rob. But they ain't getting charged.
So that's why I think he gonna be free regardless.
It's like, hey, I want to book a scene with so and so. I don't know who the fuck's in the industry. I don't know these names, but I want to book one. The girl be bragging about it, and next thing you know, this nigga stay all the way in North Carolina. You stay all the way in California, but somehow y'all get together. Something got booked, so that would be the same. Man, look, Cassie was a willing participant. All these women that are coming out here and riding with the government to take down folks, bitch, y'all are willing participants in some shit. The question is, what happened for you to say fuck it? Because it had to be some form of you being jealous or upset you didn't get your way. It ain't got nothing to do with the motherfucker was doing because you was cool with what he was fucking doing. In the Diddy case, I think it was because he pretty much made Young Miami the top bitch. He was still paying Cassie rent. A lot of folks didn't even know that. It come out in the goddamn case. He had been paying while he was sitting on Young Miami show, the show he gave her and all this. He was still pissing on Cassie, having other dudes smash Cassie. He was paying her rent still. Cassie was still around. That bitch ain't released an album since what, the 2000s?
Right.
He's still taking care of that hoe. We found out she was with the bullshit too, but nah, I'm sorry. I wanted to throw that in there real quick, like, because it's attack the man. That's always a narrative. Attack the man, attack the man, attack the man. These women know who they're getting into a situation with. They know what they're pursuing. They're not no just walking dummies. Women are not dumb like that. They just know they can get away with it. I can do fucked up shit and then blame him for it.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was crazy. Okay. Okay, bitch. But either way, let's finish this last little part and then we go on the tip.
Going through things, and this is why I always tell females, and I'm grateful that we're having this conversation and you're asking me these questions, because even as strong as I am, even as successful and how much money, I still need help. Help meaning, you got to tell me, babe. Like, I don't know how this is affecting. No, for sure. And sometimes women lead with, you're supposed to lead. Mm-hmm. And that could be like, hold on, but I still need you to give me insight so I can lead us, right? Mm-hmm. And we have these conversations. That's what I'm saying. I'm an open book.
I didn't know how you were going to be like in a conversation, because I'm going on his show, and one thing, I've made a living off of singing the thoughts and writing the thoughts
in real time
and the true feelings of women. That is how, And
can I be honest too?
Yes.
My team did a subject analysis.
Okay.
Of Cam Newton.
Okay.
And I was genuinely curious to what people thought. Not that I care, I was just curious. And to
you cared enough to know, so shut up.
Not have support from women bothers me.
You don't have that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, we're gonna talk, we're gonna be 100.
Yeah.
You do not have that. Women are so mad and so bothered that when I told them that I was doing your show, they was like, light his ass up. Tear his ass up. Tell him the truth.
Yeah, it's probably a bunch of single bitches.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be me and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm really gonna ask the questions that I hear when Cam Newton's name come up. I'm just gonna ask the real question. Like, and I think a real man, like you're doing, is gonna talk. He's not gonna, be offended. He's gonna just have a 100 conversation. So if I'm sitting here, we're supposed to have a full 100% conversation. And people like your significant other. They've liked her before y'all have become a couple.
Sure.
And some things that she has said, might have offended women in other ways, like, and now they're like, oh, so now you're in this situation that you made fun about.
Right. And now all of a sudden you done switched up.
Yeah, you done switched up, but I'm telling you, it's something called being dick drunk. That dick. Oh, hallelujah, that dick.
Contradicting herself. It's my thing. Cam ain't have to really do nothing. The more she talks, she dig herself a hole.
Yep.
And that's what I would give Jazz. Would make her situation a little different from all these other hoes. That's why I give her. The difference is she's not with an average nigga that's having a bunch of babies. And I keep telling these people this. People say, well, it ain't all about the money. Well, it do have to do a little bit about the money, because you know why? When a man that's successful like Cam, regardless how you might want to look at it, anything they do is with a purpose. So when they have children, it's with a purpose. When they have children with these women, guess what they not doing what the average nigga is doing. They not lying to these hoes.
You know what it is?
They
tell them.
They tell them up front, look, this is what I want. Now I could take care of you, I could look after you, but this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be the female, or look, ain't no telling I ain't gonna prime you with marriage, none of that shit. So, and these women is okay with it. So you're like,
so they winning.
Yeah, this is why I have a hard time. I can never compare celebrity lifestyle or their decision based on the average person. Like, so these niggas move different, they think different.
Hey, Rob, say that again. That very last part.
Oh, they think different, they move different.
For the average motherfuckers out here, I want y'all, especially a lot of y'all goddamn ladies, y'all compare y'all life to them. Y'all try to live like them. You not them.
Right.
Not them.
You cannot live that type of lifestyle.
If a man would feel your face right now like Cam or Nick Cannon, and they some negotiation skills to work, most of them be down for it.
Man, these women all down for that shit. That be the shit, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's all good when they getting what they want, but as soon as the shit go left and they not getting what they want, then they cry victim, cry weak. Woe is me. Yeah, I didn't know he was abusive, even though I've been with him for 7 years. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Right. That's 360 times 7, bitch. You stupid.
That's crazy, man. I like that shit. That's 365 times 7, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
all
like
I'm saying.
Hey, man, look, we almost at the very end of this shit because we're going to talk in a second, and I'm about to bring up Tip in a second, too.
It will make you see things differently, do things differently, and just love in general. So what I want to do with you today
Lust in general,
have
bitch. Lust.
for real, not like it looks good for me, it looks good for you, but just like a 100% conversation.
I need that.
And that's what's needed because I don't feel that you are a bad guy. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting. I've dated some evil fucks, but I'm not getting that in this.
No, with that though, like you have to understand growth is needed. And my heart goes out to my first baby mother, Kia, because like I love her. Like that's my nigga. You feel me? Sometimes she may not receive that.
Yeah.
And the circumstance can get a little sticky too. Because even though I'm in a happy relationship, her reassurance to, and granted, Jazz didn't even know Kia. Didn't even
What
know.
you mean she didn't need?
She didn't know Kia at this time.
Oh,
like,
Kia,
had
okay.
no nothing.
Okay.
But you know, when you're dating a person, you start trying to, do your research, and it's just like, boom, my second baby.
Damn, you lie to yourself all you want and tell yourself that girl that you dating right now don't know nothing about your first baby mama, your second baby mama. You stupid as fuck. You let her tell you that dumb shit. She knew about it.
She knew you probably didn't know she knew.
Yeah, that's what he should have said.
Yeah.
Cause like nigga, she knew.
Mother Lorena, her and Jazz,
Beautiful.
She met. They met. So boom, it was one of them things that like, okay, cool. And people can't understand that dynamic because it's like, yo, no, I'm mature. I'm grown. Like, yo, and they met without me being there. Like, it was one of them situations like, hey, boom, you in Miami, y'all cool, boom. And that's where a lot of people don't understand my dynamic. I pour myself into women more so than men.
Okay.
And I need it.
You should, nigga. You talking about, man? Hey, look, hold on.
Oh, okay. So now I see a little gay in you.
Good.
When you did this, I saw it.
I just saw that.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going everywhere, but I'm trying to bring us back. Being in my position when you're the person everybody pulls from, your charging station for me has always been women.
But that's why there's this thing and there's this balance. Like, I'm the one in my family that takes care of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All the family.
Pause it.
And
I had to say this because y'all talk about the gay shit.
Hold up. Don't ruin it. Not the Corey shit with the interview
No.
coming up.
Oh, okay. We with the bastard. Okay.
It's coming up. Now it's coming up. I'm playing it on the tip. When I told you, I just wanted to get past this part. And the sad part, did we just get past that part? We did get past that part. I'm gonna let her finish her last thought, and then we switching. But yeah, that's coming up, Rob. I promise you. I'm not gonna let that slide.
And the thing is, when you come home, you want to be, like you said, your charging station.
Yeah.
That's your charging station. You want someone to pour into you and to give that to you and this and that. What I think is happening with women right now, can we be honest about what women are dealing with?
Yeah.
Women are making more money than men.
Mm-hmm. That's challenging.
Yes, please.
Yes,
That
women,
challenges the
if you're going to
normalcy.
bring me
Some men, not majority, not even close.
hate,
Right.
and I can pay my own.
Matter of fact, let me pause. I wanted to get to
I'm
this
glad you
last
paused it
part.
right there. Look at this crazy ass bitch. Look at that crazy ass bitch. Good pause. That's a good pause. Like, look at this crazy bitch.
Now, like, this is the average man's income. I'll show this a lot, y'all, but I'll bring it up again. This is as of 2021, but I promise you, it ain't got no better for y'all ladies on the other side trying to say y'all make more. The average black man is on the far right. Average white man clearly is right here in the center. 41 51, 47, 25. Look at the age groups that it's saying for them. Look at the women's. 21, 34, 41, 45. What's the highest for men? We got 51 for the men. Women ain't even getting the fucking 47. From any age group. That's the average, not the max. Like there can be exceptions, but like goddamn, baby girl, like you sitting over here and I get tired of. That's why she by herself, because she think the way she think.
She better than me. She thinks she better, but like, bitch, I will destroy your Criminal Minds 2-part episode, bitch.
I'm a realist and a feminist. How you a realist and a fucking feminist? You can't be no feminist and be a realist, because a feminist don't live in reality.
Right. And plus, you ain't know what the hell happened to the motherfucking family back in the day.
Not she just ran with a narrative. Grandpa probably had a lot of other kids around somewhere. Man, look, that's some niggas that did that shit. That wasn't majority of dudes. What the fuck you talking about?
Right.
Everybody,
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, I swear, a lot of black folks, especially women, they love to say that like that was their granddaddy or some shit. Like, man, please, your granddaddy probably was, your grandma's probably the only piece of pussy your granddaddy got. He fucked around, got up pregnant, and stuck with ass. He couldn't do nothing else. He was there. He rolled that out with her. They rolled out together. They ain't even like each other, probably. You see, but Marcus said, we need to stop giving these hateful 304s a platform to say nonsense. Nah, I ain't gonna say we don't need to give them a platform. Let the motherfucker speak.
Let them speak, yeah.
But we need to call them bitches out, though. That's where my pushback was when it came to Cam. We need to call them out. But guess what, Cam? You ain't got to call them out. That's what we here for.
I mean, we ain't got, and like I said before, we ain't even got to call her out because the bitch, she could just keep talking. She's
making herself look bad.
Shit.
Look, I'm
you gotta pay attention to the bullshit when you're watching it. The bitch, when a bitch show her true colors, man,
believe it.
Now, Marcus,
you better believe it.
Look, Marcus, I agree with you, man. I get what you're saying. I understand the talking point, and a lot of people always say, "Why? Why show a crazy person? Why show a person that's disrespectful?"
It's good content.
That is one thing. When you're in content creation, that is one thing.
Yes,
but
sir.
in society as a whole, people that act a certain way. Why do you think these trials are so public when they try to hem up a dude? They're trying to use this trial to show, like, you do something like this, your ass gonna be just like him. It's an example.
Yeah.
People need to. You can, if you. I'll put it like this: dumb people learn from. And this is a goddamn gnat in my motherfucking room. Oh, I got that bitch too. Ooh, my hand's quicker than Julio. But fucking they say dumb people learn from their own mistakes, but wise people learn from other people's mistakes.
Mistakes of others.
And in society, it's always good to show people an example of what to and what to not do. So, like us showing this bitch tonight, just like if we show, like when I show Bad Cops. That's what anybody that wants to be a police officer should strive not to fucking do. Not to be like, not to emulate. We got to show these motherfuckers so people can be aware of it, at least for the folks that's actually going to make the goddamn boat, because everybody ain't going to make that motherfucking boat. There's going to be some dummies that see this shit be like, yeah, you go, girl. And then there's going to be some real ones that see that shit be like, I would never be like that bitch. And we need more of them. We need more of them. So that's the whole point of showing the example. Some people gonna take the negative off of it. They're gonna run with what the fuck she's saying because they feel like, oh, she's free to just say stupid shit and act crazy and still have a good life. Because that's what a lot of them want. They want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do, not report or not be held accountable to anybody, and still get all the best things that can happen to you in life. We're here to explain to you, bitch, that ain't how this shit works.
Hey, how this works?
It don't work like that for me. It don't work like that for you. We are all held accountable to somebody. And at the bare minimum, you should be held to account to the God that you serve. Because all of them swear they love God.
And they fornicate like crazy.
Disrespect them every goddamn day. Disrespect that man every day, talking about they love him. You don't love him that much.
Right.
You love him versus that nigga you laid
Fornicating, getting divorced. All that.
It's a lot of crazy shit, but here, let her finish her thought. I keep saying that. Let her finish her thought. We can get past her. Let's let her finish her thought.
On bills, it's not worth it. Women are going through this whole different thing of, you know, what it is. Like, I see my parents who've been together forever. I get to witness a traditional, you know, old school type of love. But nowadays, what we're witnessing city girls, we're witnessing this and that. And it's like the genders are doing this.
Clashing.
And it's like a hot topic and this and that. Yeah, it's cute. It's a hot topic. But it is really destroying families. When I go, okay, think about this. Being
I ain't letting her go to the next one. I ain't gonna let her go to the next one.
She's about to go into a 2-hour story. She's about to tell a 2-hour story about some bullshit in the hood that she said yes to.
You don't want to see her cry?
Oh yeah, we about to see it. We about to see it. I told you I'm going to the Tip Network because I'm about to let them. They did the whole little. I just wanted her to get through that little bullshit. But yeah, K Michelle done lost her motherfucking mind. I'll just say that right off bat. But when y'all see what they broke down and put together, when y'all see, and shout out to Corey Holcomb for what he about to say. Shout out to what Rod was about to allude to, because y'all gonna see it in a second. Just sit back and honestly, I'm gonna pause it probably about halfway through. I'm gonna try to let it run a little bit, but I'm gonna pause it probably about halfway through. Look, y'all just get ready. Go ahead. Shout out to the Tip Network, man. How many subscribers they at right now? Oh, they got 105. Yeah, them boys doing work, man. Shout out to the Tip Network, man.
We have watched the sister on Cam Newton's show.
Turn my music off.
Named K Michelle, right? That's her name.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw the excerpt.
I could never watch the whole thing. I just saw what she said.
I couldn't either, nigga. We just didn't do it.
We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there, and they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful black man in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day.
I'm stopping right here real quick. Like, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna start. I said I wasn't gonna stop y'all. I'm stopping right here. She started off with saying we, and then went directly.
Like, bitch, you chose the wrong nigga, you dumb bitch. You chose the nigga that was gonna not be there. Oh my god, I'm gonna knock this bitch wig off.
Look, that's the part. She started off with we, and then ended with blaming the man. Listen to her again. We, listen to this shit.
Is the successful black man in this world going to step in and
Hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, here we go.
Which blew my mind.
We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there, and they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the successful black man in this world going?
Black men. When is black men? I thought we both did
it. Got her.
We did. We did it. We did this, right? But I need to do something. You wonder why your life ain't changing.
Right. Unless she's talking to the street niggas and the thugs and shit, they're not gonna listen. They're not gonna fucking listen to you.
That's who she talking to. Because that's the niggas she like. And that's the niggas that most females like. That's the ones they want. But them ain't gonna never be the ones that give you what you need. They might give you what you want in the moment. And that's why we see all these goddamn divorces. We see all this cheating and babies here and babies there. They going after what they want, not what the fuck they need. They walk past the nigga they need every day.
Yup.
This shit. Ugh. See, we got Big Op in the building. He said, "Ho, you want money, not marriage." She want that money, not marriage. I feel, hey,
she want DNA.
Hey, look,
and DNA. Digging attention.
She's talking to top tier and lower tier men. Yeah, I think she's talking to every man. But I'm gonna let her keep going. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna pause it. I'm sorry. because I broke that rule real quick. I ain't even making 40 seconds into this bitch. I broke that motherfucker.
To step in and really create structure. I see white men doing it every day.
What about the white man?
That too. What she say, D?
That's all I caught.
What she say?
Was when Cam asked her, "Do you ever date outside your race?"
So what she say?
And she said, "That's all I want."
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes. I always get in trouble for this over the past 3 years. I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved. And I've always told Black women to be open to dating, even outside of their race. I love Black love, and I would like that. But to see my African-American women sitting around waiting on a Black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose, I've always dated outside of my race.
Black women have made a...
Hey, look, you always dated outside your race. You've always dated outside your race. Guess what? Guess what, bitch? You ain't never been married.
Damn. Damn. Got her ass.
Keep advising people on some shit you ain't never even accomplished. But either way, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to pause it.
strong social media push to appeal to white men, TikTok, Black Wife Effect, Divest, Swirl, etc. However, white men have not responded in the form of marriage. The latest available data indicates that about 0.5% of white men in the United States are married to Black women. And this is from the census in 2000.
0.05%.
Hey, family ain't playing that shit. Don't bring no nigga to my house, boy. They ain't playing that
Zero.
shit.
Ladies, remember what they're telling you right now, and this is from the Census Bureau. 0.5. 0.5, y'all.
Nigga, that's less than 1%. Less than 1%.
Shit. Barely, I'm here, barely half of 1% of white men marrying y'all. Like, come on now.
15. This statistic highlights that relative rarity of such interracial marriages. So no, Black women, you are not race loyal to Black men at a fault. And that's why you don't date out. Let me get my words right. That's why you guys
ain't race loyal because they ain't fucking with you.
Don't marry out. White men are happily obliging y'all by having sex with you, having kids with you, but they're not marrying you.
Now, here's a heifer who done had her head, titty, face, nose, everything done. Everything done. Ain't she done had some stuff yanked out before too? Am I wrong?
Dang.
Was that her? Who was the girl who had something yanked out?
I believe that might have been her. Yeah, I think that was her.
Was it? Wow.
This is. Now, I said this when I went on Cam Newton's show. Women with BBLs are insane. Women who stuff things and they're sad. They're insane. They're insane. Like, if I'm looking for somebody that is going to be the mainstay, it's probably not going to be a woman with a BBL. Because I know that's mental illness to let somebody crack your ass open, put some nigga Air Jordan shit up in there, and sew it back up. That is not a mentally stable woman. I'm not mad at them for whatever they do, but I'm here to tell you, if you're walking around here with a body that's superficial, you're going to get superficial results. I promise you, you're going to get superficial results.
You're goddamn right.
Yup. And y'all claim y'all Christian, but y'all don't love y'all fucking body. Y'all claim y'all love the body that God gave you. He's like, fuck all that shit. Let me get some boobs and some ass and some lips and some noses and some eye lifting and some face structures and shit and become a whole new bionic bitch. Just say fuck God, huh? And y'all claim to be Christian too.
And guess what, Hurricane? All for what? To get some dick from a nigga that got money?
Yup.
Because it's the end result. I'm going to cut my body up and do all this fucking debauchery to myself, my temple, just to get some dick from somebody, a nigga that got some money.
Yup.
But these people with the kids, though. These people with the kids. They got the kids. They raising your child. These people are crazy. Crazy. But I'm sorry.
Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville, where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected.
Now, I don't have to go into talking about K. Michelle because to everybody who has common sense, you see this woman is insane. She's sitting up.
Ask that question and say it loud for him, Rob, so they can hear it again.
I mean, bitch, why you in country music?
Exactly.
Here talking negatively about black men naked in front of Cam Newton. What she had on is not a dress a lady would wear. And she's talking about black men, y'all got to step up and all this. She is dressed like a slut. Sitting on the couch talking to a man about other men. And she's dressed like a slut. Them look made and a lab titties.
And hold on, I'm sorry. I got to say
Who you
this.
did is that?
And
Boobs.
you just said you dated outside your race, so why the fuck you even care? What the fuck?
Yeah, why are you? The biggest argument that a lot of black women have all the time is that black men go date women of other races and talk down on black women. She's claiming that she don't do nothing but date outside her race, but she's sitting over here telling black men what they need to do. You're doing exactly what you accuse somebody else of. And that's why I say a lot of people in society in today's time, they are projecting who they are.
Yep.
They put that shit on other people and try to make it seem like they're just screaming from the mountaintops. First off, the data don't back you up, bitch. The data don't back you up.
No.
But I truly believe these motherfuckers are projecting. They projecting what the fuck, who they are. It's like people that are gay that's again, it'll be people that sit out here and be super anti-gay. And I bet you money you're gonna find out the motherfuckers gay. They sit out here and dog it out. Oh, this homosexuality is a syndicate. Oh, we found him on a video putting baby oil, fucking people in the butt. But you was the number one out here talking shit.
And
Yeah, I think a lot of people reject. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, then she thought, and then she was really trying to think she was going to happen. See, she thought black women was going to be behind her, but I see like these blog posts, these blogs, sites, not sites, but it's a social media page, and they post about her. And a lot of these females, they pay attention to her longer than we have, from Love and Hip Hop and all that other goofy shit. A lot of them are like, bitch, you the wrong person to talk for us.
Yeah, but they coming at Tyler Perry too. I'm like, holy shit. Where these black women at 15 years ago?
You the wrong
Real
person
shit.
to speak for us.
Yeah, Tyler Perry don't even got a voice in our community. And see, opposite, if you a bit who not married and in country music, you're not respected either. But she left that out. White men smash and pass. Her, like every other race of men, that's probably why her hot pocket stank. There's been a lot of penises in it. A lot of penises.
Salute up.
They out. You see this
Salute
dress?
up.
Nobody could take her seriously except for people in her mental condition.
So when you see somebody like your significant other who clearly
And she ain't dressed like no wife, no woman that want to get married. You got your titties all out. What you advertising for?
really loves you, and it's all these black women rooting for her, rooting for you. They want you to build a black home. Being who you are, being attractive, being successful, they want you to take hold, solidify, and build a black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is two different things.
My question is this: what responsibility, what accountability do the women have in this situation? They had multiple babies with this man, knowing that he was not going to marry them. Cam Newton hasn't lied to anybody. Floyd Mayweather isn't lying to anybody. Nick Cannon isn't lying to anybody. These folks are out here dipping and diving, skeeting and skedaddling. And what do these ladies get? They get money. They get compensation. They get the lifestyle they want. So really, what it really comes down to is accountability.
Everything in this world costs. Everything in this world, and I want ladies to truly understand that everything in this world costs, and everything has a trade-off. You want a car? Give me money. You want a lifestyle? I'm gonna do certain things. You don't have to shut the fuck up.
Strange for some
everything. Everything in this world costs, man. Like I don't know why they think, and that's the mindset of I notice a lot of ladies, and I know dudes have it when they're young too. They have to grow out of it, and we grow out of it really fast. You can't have the world, like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices to get what you want. The people that want to be rich and famous gotta take the negative of dealing with people talking about their ass all the fucking time, and they be the main ones complaining. Oh, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. Oh, they're talking about me in all the blogs. Bitch, you want to be rich and famous. What do we do
Yeah.
when it comes to rich and famous people? We talk about them.
Yeah.
You're the entertainment, buddy. I'm sorry. You're the entertainment. The fuck?
Yeah, that's
But
why I
Nas,
respected Nas, because like Nas always stayed out the spotlight. He was like, yo, dog, like, when I'm done with being on stage, I go home. Because all the trouble was out there at the clubs and all these other spots. I'm going home. So shout out to Nas
take
for
your
that.
money and leave. Real shit. Take your money, do your job, and leave. These motherfuckers want to be in. And look, and you already know when somebody's career done went down the drain. When you don't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Love and hip hop and shit, your career done went down the drain in the hip hop industry. That's like the last resort right there for y'all motherfuckers. K Michelle, you've been on there for years. Well, you were on there for years. We don't want to hear nothing about that. You chose, and that was you fighting to stay in the spotlight. Don't complain about what motherfuckers say about your ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause on that because I'm tired of that. Everything comes with a cost. You're not getting nothing for free. And these women think they gonna get, she don't get no repercussions for the action. Nah, bitch. It shit costs. You gotta pay the toll.
You choose the life, you walk the path, you do your thing. Why do you have a problem with it? And now you want to come with the blabble talking about we need to start and protect and project black families when you don't even want to make a black family. It doesn't make sense, ma'am. False equivalency, the fake outrage, the argument from anger is absolutely ridiculous. And the tears don't mean a damn thing.
Black men are attacking black women, and it's not cool. They're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere. It's not cool.
Look, bitch, I'm attacking. And you can say this about me if you want to.
The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
You say that about me if you want all goddamn day long. The one question I always ask people when they got an issue with something that I say, am I lying? And if the answer is no, then you need to shut the fuck up talking to me.
Right.
You just don't like what I say.
This bitch dressed like a motherfucking beauty solo bottle.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Look, and the sad part on some real shit, man. K Michelle can get smashed right now. She can get smashed. But would anybody on this panel commit and raise a family with her?
Hell no.
If you would. Exactly. Rob, no. Well, Rob, you already taken, so I know the answer got to be no. But
boobs, no. Smash and dash.
Is it something to look at? Something to look at, smash, and move on. And I know some lady will come around here and be like, none of y'all would even get the opportunity. Bitch, ain't none of us running to get the opportunity. I want you to understand that too. Ain't nobody running for this.
Come right at the bitch. It ain't hard. Shit.
Press her ass. Press her ass real quick. She gonna fold. That's why she in the situation she been in. Well, oh my God, here we go. Uncanny's back and saying he would.
Again.
I'm a charge.
You gotta pay me, bitch. Yeah, you gotta pay me, bitch. You gotta pay me for this. Make it
For
worth my
real.
time.
Hell yeah. I'm Joe Blow, love a man. You should be paying me. Dolomite that bitch.
Like for real, man. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. But guess what? He ain't done because he gonna cook. He gonna cook.
And I'm asking you, other successful black men, to be, you have to set an example.
What was it, Diane?
She really dogged out black men. I could show it, but I don't have to. But just trust me, she dogged black men.
At what point are we gonna stop these back and forths? Oh, this type of woman don't say nothing to me about that. Well, guess what? You just weak. Like, you want a strong woman around you. And I'm sorry, like.
Polite savages.
What I try to tell you, this country, you gotta make the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the
Ladies and gentlemen of Polite Savages, we are now about to embark on a journey shared to anger feminists and modern women alike. And this time, K Michelle is next up to bat. Yes, with that botched face. And she stepped in doo-doo, knee deep, with hip waders on. She came on out and said that she is looking for black men to create black families. And that's all she wants in the world is to see. But when it comes down to it, she said that she doesn't date black men. So if the shoe was on the other foot, the community would be in up in arms from sea to shining sea saying this: black man, if you don't date us, then you have no right to speak on us. The hypocrisy of the modern women on fleek, live and direct, so you can understand exactly the BS that they espouse. And let's get on down to K Michelle's dating history. Soldier Boy, tell him. Uncle Murda. Hell, she was even mentored by R. Kelly. My goodness. It seems like you're comparing to worst of the worst and basing your entire experiences off of that. That's why when a wall hit you, you ran over to the country music to try to fit in. And after 14 days there, you've decided that it's absolutely, sincerely, the absolute best way to be. But you notice she didn't even reference any of the rappers, established rappers who's been married for 20 years and never do nothing bad or say anything bad about their spouse. Gilly the Kid, Styles P, heck, Method Man doesn't even swear in rap records anymore. But that don't mean nothing to you, does it? You see, this is the typical modern woman ammunition. It doesn't make a difference. She's going to compare the worst of society to the best of society. Because when it comes down to it, oh, that white man's ice is oh so cold. And she's oh so bold, talking bad down on her own folks. Well, it is what it is. Let the gender war commence. And I'll say this, criticism is criticism, and she is right. Any man who doesn't take care of their kids, who doesn't want to be around their kids, is a scum of the earth. Financially and emotionally, you should be involved. But it's funny as hell when women run the man off or lie to the man. You never hear anything from the modern woman talking about right and wrong. Damn. And let us not forget about black men being involved in their child's life. When Queen Oprah herself put the stats out there, you had nothing to say, disbelief, mouth agape, and then you turned around. Instead of taking the dreaded accountability for your own actions, you said, nah, it can't be true. Wow.
The majority of black fathers live with their children. Black fathers are more likely to help their children with their homework, prepare meals, bathe and dress their children compared to fathers of other races.
Ladies, today's challenge, you will walk up to the table and take accountability. There's no time limit. The first person to do it takes home $100,000.
You know, a joke that will always land about the black community is black men being deadbeat fathers. And the reason why those jokes will always land is because society is under the impression that black men just don't take care of their kids. And the reason why they think that is how a lot of black women have fooled them. Black women have leaned into that conversation and that stereotype, all the while knowing that they have far more children than black men.
Okay, two questions come to mind when I hear these statistics, when we hear you complaining, ma'am, about how black men do not stick with their black women. Well, let's break it on down and ask this simple question. Number one, why are you expecting a top-tier man like Cam Newton, who absolutely knows that he wants to make a bunch of babies with a bunch of different women? Why are you even looking at him and telling him that he needs to do something different? When you admitted yourself that 3 men, yes, that's 3 men offered you 3 rings, and you've turned down those 3 rings. That means that you've had an opportunity to be a part of a family. But the bottom line is that those men who offered you those rings in those relationships, you did not take seriously enough to be in a relationship with them long term.
Father, 92, died when he was 92, my best friend. I never seen another type of man. That's why I've turned down 3 rings because they wasn't like my grandpa.
What I mean, just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Yup, dig your grave, bitch. Keep on digging your grave.
I know a lot of dudes, like I said, they could disagree. Cam should have said, Cam ain't gotta do nothing but cross his damn legs and just let this broad speak. Because keep digging up a goddamn hole every time she open her dumb ass mouth.
Shit crazy. But what you know what the funny thing that gets me in for ladies, I'm just telling y'all to stop saying this shit, but don't ever say what K Michelle said. I had 3 men propose to me. So you was laying on your back in a relationship with a guy for at least a few months. At the bare minimum, a few months. Taking dick. Laid up with this guy, was all Gucci and grand with him for months. And then when he proposed to you, you said no.
I got better options. Really? Like, bitch, who you want to fucking...
Like, you was going to lay on your back, throw it back, whatever you was doing for months for a dude that you wouldn't even marry. I don't think that says that much about him. I think it says more about you. He actually wanted to make you into a real woman, a wife.
Yeah. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, you played yourself. You chose the goddamn streets. And Marcus, you right too. He said Oprah was the main one dogging black men for decades. She was out there. She was out there doing it. You goddamn right. It's always these old hoes. They were young doing that shit, and now they want to turn around and fucking change up later in life. Like Shalavant, whatever her name is. She used to go around on all the tours that Sherazade Ali used to do. And she would be in the crowd, like
that lady, yeah.
In the crowd talking shit and combating everything that Sherazade Ali said. And now she's saying the same fucking shit 50 years later. You want to have a redemption story. later in life, after you have ruined so many women's lives and shaped the narrative of how a lot of women think in society, you want to be, man, I don't believe people like that should get any fucking goddamn redemption. I don't.
For
I don't.
real. For
If you
real.
send a lot of people to have a miserable life, you bring them into your bullshit when you younger, and then you get older and finally realize I don't think you deserve no redemption in this bitch. See, Op said a heifer on Facebook told me she didn't have to marry none of those guys, but missed the point that our women always flex about turning down marriage proposals. Bit y'all stopping us from building homes. Tell you that again. That's some real shit.
Why I ain't up here, dog? You should have said that. We needed to hear that with the tone.
Like, for real, he should have came. I don't know why he brought his ass up here. But like, for real, you preventing the homes to be built that you claim you need. Black men need to start building families. Okay, I proposed to her. I turned it down. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, just get your ass up.
Like, sit your dumb ass down.
Look, the fucked up shit is you're the only obstacle to the thing that you claim you want to happen. You're the obstacle to the thing that you want to happen. And ladies can't say, well, that nigga should be nothing, because once again, a nigga ain't just randomly walking up to no random girl and proposing to him. You've been laying on your back taking dick for some months for a nigga to propose to you. And you still turning it down. So, fuck
niggas
that.
said, I loved you 1,000 times. You was like, nope, I love me too. Bitch, fuck you.
Yeah, like, on some real shit, man.
Grandfather raised 9 kids on his own because my grandmama died before I could even meet her.
So it is what it is. You turn down your opportunity, and this is the Bible of the modern woman. You see what happens is that they walk by the corny guy, the everyday guy, and they want the top tier guy to act like the corny guy. They want Tupac in a boardroom. It's just like us wanting a pit bull in a skirt. It doesn't work that way, because that lady with that attitude of a pit bull will bite you. And men don't like to be bitten. They want peace at the house. So that's why you learn that you can't have everything that you see and everything that you want. And I have one more question for you, mystically and magically. If more women have more babies than men, then how the heck does this occur? Well, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Math and statistics don't lie. You see a certain small group of men are impregnating the ladies, and the ladies are running to these men. That's right. That's why all these ladies look at Future with a lustful eye. They have babies over and over again. You think the lady who had the 8th baby with Cam Newton didn't know he already had kids? Or Nick Cannon? What they want is those resources, the top tier men. And a lot of ladies are willing to do anything. But the bad thing is, when you look at a Pookie and a Ray Ray as a top tier guy and you sacrifice your integrity for him, well, ma'am, that's your accountability, mystically and magically.
All the while knowing that 54% of black men have never fathered children, and this stuff has been being tracked since 1973, since a Roe versus Wade ruling.
It's important to remember, folks, that statistics show single motherhood as meaning not married. But not being married does not mean that the child's father is not in the home, or that if they're not in the home, not present in their children's lives. Folks, overall, statistics show that black fathers are actually, contrary to the forced belief that black fathers are bad fathers, statistics show that black fathers are actually just as likely, and usually more, to be involved in their children's everyday lives, participating in such activities as feeding.
Stop that bitch. Not as most. Always. The numbers don't lie. Black fathers are the most involved. Ain't no at most the same. No. Ain't no. We are the most.
Yep.
We spend more time with our
these
bitches than anybody else.
And these bitches have the nerve to be like all over social media talking about they rather choose the thug scammer, no good nigga over the 9-to-5 guy. We see it all over the place. And just for them to complain about where all the good man at, like, bitch, you looking over us. Like what the fuck? You bitches
don't want to. Look. The bitches don't want a good dude. And I'll say this, and I'm just going ahead and drop it right now. I know what it is, ladies. You don't want a good dude because a good dude gonna hold you to a certain standard, and you want to be able to just do whatever the fuck you want. You don't want to be held to that standard. You want to go fuck with you want to go fuck. And Love Dorsey said it a long time ago. These bitches go after the Pookies and the Ray Rays, the Tyrones, and all these motherfuckers because they know they can act crazy. And when they get called out for acting crazy, they can blame it on that nigga because that nigga crazy.
Yup.
Only did
and I think
nigga need this.
Yeah, but I think they want to get with the thug and the scammer so they can just call the police for no reason. It's like, you know, this nigga got guns and drugs in the house. You gonna call the police on this nigga after an argument, bitch? I think you wanted to do this shit.
Nah, I agree, man. That shit is exciting to them, man. That shit excites them, man. The good guy for you, he not gonna be out all night, man. He gonna come home after work, man. He gonna make sure you good and shit. Bitches get bored with that shit. They get bored with their own happiness.
Bitch, call me boring. Like, bitch, I'm in the music, art, literature, podcast, and I go to work, come home. Sometimes I hustle if I need something. But otherwise, bitch, I'm at peace. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm not in and out of jail. I ain't no thug and shit. But bitch, I'm boring, huh? Okay, get the fuck on.
Look, and I tell every dude, if your girl ever say that shit to you, man, look, bitch, I'm not your entertainment. So you might want to find something to entertain yourself with. I can go in the room and goddamn get my tablet and goddamn jack off for a couple minutes and entertain myself. You need to find something you need to do for yourself because I'm not your fucking entertainment, man. I'm not your entertainment in life. I'm not the reason that you happy. I'm not the reason that you sad. I'm not here to make you fucking gleeful and none of that shit. You need to control that inside yourself. That's your shit.
Arguing, fussing, fighting every day? Hell no. For real. No arguing.
Mad at your life. Making it everybody else's problem, man. I'm sorry. There you go.
Spending time doing schoolwork with their children.
And just to be clear, ma'am, those crocodile tears on a Cam Newton show, it's not phasing me one bit. And I don't have quarter for you like he had quarter, because the truth is this. Absolutely. One thing you must understand. If you continue running around these folks, if you continue being around these folks, if you continue making bad choices, then the bad choices will come back to haunt you. You have to realize having a baby with somebody who's unsuitable to have a child with is a bad choice. But a lot of you ladies will have a baby with somebody that you wouldn't marry. Just think about the illogical thought process that we're having here. He's not good enough to marry, but he's good enough to raise a child. And then you wonder why these kids are absolutely acting wild. Ladies, you're going to sit here and say that every man lied to you, every man misrepresented himself, you weren't able to see through none of their discussion, none of their BS, you were just led astray that much? You're that naive? We have to believe that you're strong, independent, educated, the most educated so-called population that this country has. But a man, a pookie, somebody with no responsibility can look you dead in the eye and lie, and you fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. Something just ain't right. And I refuse to believe this BS any longer. I'm calling cap. 100% cappage on all of your BS, on all of the K Michelle's out there, on all.
Look. I'm gonna let Bernie say it. Let Bernie go. Bernie, go ahead and tell him, Bernie.
That ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
I want people to really sit back and watch that shit. And I swear, I got sisters that do that shit. I know so many women in my life that do that shit. They swear they the strongest, most smartest, greatest Xena woman, like warrior princess ass motherfucker. For y'all that don't know, y'all might want to go watch some old shit, man. But they
Xena Hercules was my shit, nigga. Xena Hercules.
I love when they did the combination. They actually joined up and had them on the show together.
Yeah,
I was like, oh yeah,
that shit was lit. Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, nigga,
man, fuck, man. Y'all don't know nothing about no Leo, nigga. Leotis. But fuck nah, man. You can't sit here and claim you strong, independent, all this shit, and then also claim to be the fucking victim. We're not falling for that shit no more. And for the niggas that are, the dudes that are, we're here to tell y'all, stop falling for that shit, bro. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. She just playing the situation. Just playing the situation, trying to manipulate your ass. And then turn around and call your ass a narcissist. He's a manipulator. It's like, bitch, you've been manipulating the whole situation. You know what it was. You know what it was, bitch.
All the blind, sycophantic hypocrites following along with this BS, believing absolutely anything she says.
Man, what you hear, Rob?
Nah, shit, I'm just listening, shit.
All right, I got you.
Well, a moniker of proof, just out of her words to your ears, just like it's coming from up high above. You're absolutely following along. You're a lemur marching towards a cliff about to go over. And on the way over, you're going to look back and say, black man, please save me. But guess what? They're already out, going somewhere else to find somebody who wants to listen to them. You did what you did, and you dug your own grave because you called your preferences expectations and ours. Well, ma'am, you said we were just asking for slaves.
So let me get this straight. You want a high-value man to be loyal, rich, emotionally available,
baby Kevin Samuels, y'all,
and ready to marry you, but you still go through his phone while he sleep. You say you bring peace, but every week there's an argument about an Instagram like from 2018. Ma'am, peace don't come with attitude, trust issues, and passive-aggressive means. You want to be a wife, but you act like a Wi-Fi router. You cut off every time the energy ain't centered around you. Meanwhile, the man you say is too broke for your standards was willing to build with you, but you ghosted him for a dude with a rental car and 3 chains. You don't want love. You want attention.
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on
attention.
I forgot she.
Shut up.
I forgot she was in a relationship with Lance Stevenson.
Yep. But she was fucking with him. She had whatever people want to say about those guys, she's had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity with people that were actually doing something in their life. She turned it down and brags about it. That's the crazy part. She brags about it. It ain't like the dude that can never get a shot with a girl. This is a girl that done gave multiple shots to multiple guys and turned down all of them. But complain about being a fuck alone. Talking about she like white men. White men ain't marrying your ass, bitch. The black men, 3 black dudes tried to marry you. You said no, but you prefer white men who ain't never proposed to you. That makes sense. Got me out ride with that one. That don't even make no goddamn sense.
No. I was laughing because Kevin Samuel was talking about being mad at old Instagram. Like, my wife, she wasn't tripping, but she told me to just better watch out. Man, somebody had screenshotted something, me liking a bitch picture, sent it to my wife. And I'm like, oh, that's petty as fuck.
That's your ass in trouble.
Petty as shit. And my following, I guess my name be popping up.
Oh shit. That's why I don't fucking post on Instagram. Nothing personal. I have a personal Instagram, but y'all don't never see me post nothing.
All right.
I don't do that shit no more. Like Facebook, Instagram. Like you see me on social media, it's for content. That's the only way you don't see, because never gotten to liking bitches' pictures. Like what's up with that shit? Like why do people like other people's pictures? Because I don't like people's shit. Like you gotta help me out with it, because Rob, you said you did it. So what is that? I don't get it.
It's just I don't know, bro. It's just I don't even pay attention when I do it sometimes. I don't do it no more, because after that situation, I'm like, all right, I just won't fuck with it.
I just sit there. I'll sit there and just swipe through. Like, and I don't spend time on Instagram at all. Like, it's not the app I like. But even on Facebook, I wouldn't like, especially when I was growing up, going through high school and shit, because Facebook was a thing. You know how we transitioned from MySpace over to fucking Facebook? I used to be on there. I would never like none of the whole pictures that I went to school with and shit. When we'd be talking or whatever, I go look through her pictures and shit. I wouldn't like none of them hoes. I just didn't never get it. I looked at it. I want you to know I was over here. Unless, I guess you would see a like or something if I wanted you to know I was over there. But I would just look at it.
Little thirst trap picture. That's all.
I just don't. I don't know. But K,
players fucked up.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Look, we ain't nobody on this earth fucking perfect. And all the rest of these motherfuckers need to stop pretending like they is. Ain't nobody perfect, man. And ain't been one man, supposedly, that's ever been perfect on this earth.
Yeah,
so we gonna fuck up. But look, man. My message tonight, y'all, man, look. Fuck what K Michelle talking about, bro. Fuck what she talking about. You sat out here and dogged out black men on that show, on that black man's show. And the only person, honestly, that should really be blamed for it is yourself. Like, you are everybody needs to realize this. I understand there are always outside factors that dictate things in our lives. But at the end of the day, ultimately, you have the final say so where you are. To get to something, you can get to it. It might be 10 times harder for you to get to it being in your situation, but you can still get to it. But a lot of us say, fuck it. We want shit done the easy way. We want to get it on the path of least resistance. That's what a lot of people be on. A lot of people not willing to sacrifice. A lot of people not going to be like, it's Friday night. I want to do something on YouTube. I'm not out at the fucking club right now. I'm not out buying shoes at the mall, getting lit. I'm over here focusing on doing my YouTube. You got to make a sacrifice for what you want. Everything costs in this world. But a lot of you, like, they don't want to sacrifice nothing. They want to just do whatever they want to do. Once again, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I hear the argument all the time, man. I can't listen to no bitch that'll lay up with a nigga like Future and hear her talking about how bad he is. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I ain't listening to you.
I bet you look with Draco. You was a soldier boy, bitch. I'm listening to you. It's retarded.
That boy hit it with that you. Like, what? I didn't even know she had fucked with Soldier Boy, man. That's the crazy part.
Me either. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? You gotta be just getting in the game. And want to fuck the first nigga you saw, like at the award show.
You know, K. Michelle got smutted out when she got into the industry.
Yup.
She probably bitter and scorn about it. She got around these guys. She got all this, like she had the attention. Like, 'cause even like what he said at the very end, it's like, look, you don't want marriage. You just want attention.
Yep. And do it.
Yeah,
like Vivica. Just like Vivica. You was all in Jamaica fucking like 3 or 4 niggas at one time, and now you want to come back and be like, yo. And then you clown Kevin Samuels after he died. I'm like, oh, you a whole ass bitch. And then you get a BBL at 60. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you thinking? Your face is like a blowfish. Yeah, Lisa Ray too. I'm like, you had a nigga with a fucking island. Nigga gave you an island. And this nigga's a high-ranking motherfucker that own his own shit. Like motherfucking country type shit. Bitch, you had a world leader. Like, bitch, I don't listen to shit you say no more, bitch. You turn down that, fuck you. Nobody is stepping up to that level. Like, bitch, I gotta own 2 islands to fuck with Lisa Ray. Fuck on out of here.
Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick, like, and then Rob, I know you wanted to get something in there. It's amazing how in America, and especially in the black community, women will get out here, black women will get out here and dog out black men for having all these kids and shit, but they ain't never opened their motherfucking mouth and uttered a word about Elon Musk. But Rob, go ahead.
Like, what you want me to say?
I knew you was about to say, you was trying to say something when Hurricane was talking. I know you was trying to say something, but I didn't know if you still had it.
Oh, no, I was, because he was talking about Vivica with the BBL. I'm like, man, that bitch ain't even get a BBL. She just fucking play Twister with her goddamn face. Yeah.
The face is the worst part. Like, look, because her having that big ass with them little ass legs, that is very recognizable. But it ain't a lot of times when she's taking a lot of back shots and body shots. She usually having her face on a fucking camera. And her face is fucked up.
Yeah, her prime was 2005 and 2006. I was like, damn, Vivica fine. Lisa Ray prime was around 2005, 2007. And then she just lost it. I'm like, bitch, fuck.
I mean, Lisa Ray, look, I feel like with Lisa Ray, I still think she looked pretty much decent for her age.
Yeah, she didn't break down as much.
Yeah, she didn't break down. I still fuck. She could.
Why? Because she light skinned. Why? Because she light skinned.
Nah, she's Lisa Ray. Shit, nah.
Dying for Players Club, nigga. What else?
Hey, you can reminisce on that because I ain't gonna lie though. Everybody was in love with Love with Diamond, man.
Hell yeah, you know, and like
real shit. I liked the motherfucking bitch that was dancing for the cops. I thought that bitch was hot. Like, yo, this bitch is an East Side Detroit freak.
Lisa Ray, I'll give her this she's damn near 60, nigga. So she looked good for her age. So
yeah, I give her that.
Sade's in her 70s. She look better than all these hoes, and she's a lady. Sade. Who? Sade? Who? Mike Jones?
Sade is holding in the road, man.
Angela Bassett, she's still nice.
Yeah, she put the ass in Bassett. She put that ass in Bassett.
I want, like, Halle Berry should have been a good example, a good learning lesson for a lot of ladies. But I bet I can say across the board. Ask both of y'all, Rob, does Halle Berry still look good?
I mean,
for her age,
I don't still look nice. All right.
All right.
I heard
I
she's
heard
dealing with what's that shit? Damn, I'm fucking my brain.
Ozempic.
What's the shit when females get a certain age and they pussy start drying up?
Oh yeah, she's dealing with
yeah, menopause. I heard she going through that.
Yeah, she up there. I'm saying, but for who Halle Berry is right now, she look good still, right?
Good.
Hurricane.
Oh yeah, she a cougar. She a cougar. She a milf. I go to Cougar Town. I'll definitely go to Cougar Town for Holly.
Right.
And plus, he know how to shoot better than most niggas in the hood because on that John Wick 3, said do 6 months of gun training. Most niggas don't even go to the gun range. So
yeah, right about that.
When a revolution comes, I'm with Holly.
You know, hold on, I forgot. Because remember I was about to mention something. You said, hold on. Did they talk about the pastor?
Nah, actually, I need to show that one. I need to show that one right there. Look. We got to do it quick, but I got to show this shit. That was pretty fucking funny. Cam, he got some things he need to answer for. I think this is in this. I think this is in this video. Let's see. Let me see.
Actor, director, and film titan Tyler Perry is the latest celebrity to be accused of sexual assault. We got our hands on a new lawsuit filed Friday in Los Angeles Superior Court by an actor named Derek Dixon, who starred on one of Perry's hit shows.
The lawsuit accused Tyler Perry of SA harassment, work environment harassment, SA harassment with the
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm just gonna grab it regular. I'm gonna grab it regular and see. Shit! It was O'Shea. O'Shea was the one who did that. Yeah, it was O'Shea that talked about it. Oh shit! My bad. I fucked up.
Jackson.
Yeah. I stopped fucking with O'Shea, but I like O'Shea, man. I like O'Shea. Yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Corey Holcomb. I always spell his name wrong. Corey Holcomb. Cam Newton. Nah, I can't say it. I can't say it like that because he was actually on Cam Newton's show. On Cam Newton, no Diddy. Cam Newton. Yeah, no Diddy. Why ain't he giving me my options, man? God damn. I know I spelled his name right. Either way though. Fuck it. On Cam Newton. Search that shit for me. Search that. Let's run that. Run that bitch. Yeah. I think it was in here. But damn, I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeah, this part. Damn, that shit 2 hours. There you go. 27. God damn, why is everybody shit so goddamn long, man? Either way, we gonna skip to it because Rob, I'm glad you said something about that because we sure supposed to say something about that shit. Was it on here? No. Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna go to the one up here because he had to pass the face in here, so I know it's in the video. But yeah, we just gonna skip ahead.
Well, family, what do you think so far?
Hold up.
He started out by talking about Cam Newton. Cam Newton do take a lot of chances, and a lot of things that he do wear is questionable. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't have nothing personally against the man. I think that he was a phenomenal athlete, and all of the above. A great quarterback.
Fuck that. There we go.
Yo, man, it's your boy Kato Media. Yes, I am. Hold on 1 second, man. The church service is about to start. We're in the choir in one time. Drum roll, please. All right, so now in today's discussion, man, we're talking about Corey Holcomb and Jamal Bryant. Now, if you don't know what's going on, man.
Brother.
Oh, really? Okay.
The preacher is the brother Jamal Bryant. And I know he not gonna like me for what I'm finna say, but he was on Cam's show and Cam had on some shorts. And what he said to Cam was, I don't need your ass with the back. No, what he said to Cam was something that was very awkward as a compliment to the man. He basically told Cam he had some banging ass legs.
Did not.
Oh my God.
Did
you didn't
say he's
see
got
it.
nice like this? How did he say it? He's used those words.
He didn't say banging ass legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But what he said, this is what I said. I mean, y'all haven't seen it. Y'all haven't seen it, but this was very awkward to men who ain't on net. Because I don't care how nice I don't even look at a man's legs as nice. Like I've seen guys' legs where I'll be like, damn, this motherfucker work out.
Hey, Corey.
Anyway, that shit is gay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that,
look,
Jay. Go ahead.
No, you good. Because guess what? This is all I got to do to add to it.
You're goddamn right.
Not looking at no other man's fucking legs, bruh. The fuck? I'm not gonna compliment no man on his fucking legs. Put it like that.
Remember, you know what? When I saw this, you know what it remind me of?
Hit me with it.
Remember Martin? That nigga was like, "Hey, Almond Joy, you looking all almondy."
Hell no.
That nigga like, your legs look all almondy.
This is so bad, man. Think of this shit, man. You ain't lying about that shit, though, bro.
Yeah, look at his legs.
Corey got nice legs.
Damn.
Corey has nice legs.
And you know what guys used to say to me?
So does Craig.
Man, this motherfucker calves crazy than a motherfucker. Man, what the fuck you be on? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a way you compliment a man where you could tell that ain't what he on.
Right.
But I'm not trying to talk bad about my brother Jamal Bryant, but there's some evidence that's adding up that don't make sense.
So you're right. Everybody's saying, that they saw it and it was pretty wild. So
What did he say? Exactly what did he say?
I'm gonna have to check it out because a couple of people.
Somebody said, yeah, he made a pass at it.
What?
It was so awkward the way he said it.
No.
Like, I don't want to.
And look, I gotta find this shit. I'm gonna let Corey keep talking, but I'm about to search for the actual video in the back because I don't think this dude gonna play the actual video.
I don't remember the exact words, but I said, what did he say?
What?
God dang.
That's wild.
Now, he said, okay, right there, WTVNW. What did bro say?
Bro said legs were pretty.
Wait, nice.
Man, niggas don't say the word pretty, dog.
He said somebody
one of the guys said, legs. Bro said his legs were pretty. I want to make sure, can we get somebody to confirm what he said? Because this is something that we need to.
Hey, I got it. I got it, y'all. I got it. Hold on. I got it.
Coach. Got him,
I
coach.
got it. Shit, I'm about to show this shit, y'all. This nigga literally complimented this nigga legs, bro. And here's some gay ass shit. I don't care. Oh, wrong video. I'm sorry, y'all. Wrong one. They all say YouTube. I found it quick though. Here we go. Jamal Bryant. Look at this shit right here, man. Oh yeah, please be 60 seconds. Look at this shit.
You got pretty legs, man.
Oh hell no.
Man, listen, I'm back working out.
You put shea butter, jerky.
Oh, you see that?
They glowing in the dark.
I'm just
Y'all
nourished.
zoom in. Do not skip leg day.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Sometimes you got to remind people, like, it's okay, but the work has to be done.
Oh, listen, it's evident. It pays off.
Know what I'm saying? I'm back eating right, trying to live right.
Yes.
I done purged my tongue since last speaking with you. So I don't curse no more. I try not to curse no more. I had a flare up the other day, but who's keeping count?
I'm not. You got pretty legs, man.
Oh man,
you know don't pass
man.
it.
You need that motherfucker. You need a Damon Dash clip like Paul. You need that Damon Dash clip, bro.
You know don't pass it. Don't pass it. No, being them freaky ass niggas though.
Yes, but Cam, oh man, bruh, listen to Cam say that. Oh man, listen to this shit.
You got pretty legs, man.
Oh man,
and they.
You know how he said it? He like, man, you know what? You got some pretty legs. Like he just like, man, I didn't realize it last time because you had pants on. Now I'm seeing them up front. You got some Almond Joys on you.
You got pretty legs.
This is a compliment. This is a compliment. There's some fly ass gear you got on. Or that's a fly ass shirt. There's some fly ass shoes. Dog, I like the motherfucking chain. You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking male compliment. That shit right there, what he just said, that shit is fruity as fuck.
I know Cam. You can tell Cam like he was like he was kind of uncomfortable in a way. Like,
look, man, look. We got to give him.
You got pretty legs, nigga. You start the Cam Newton. Hell no.
Listen to it again, man. Listen how Cam responded to that.
Man.
Oh man. You got smacked in the projects. You got smacked in the projects, saying some shit like that.
Looking real bubblicious He I think he got intentions, and your response to him was what?
You got pretty legs, man.
Oh man,
and they like.
Oh man. Oh, thank you, man. I want these shorts just for you. Paul. I knew you was coming today, and I know you like legs and shit. That's some gay ass shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, Cam, dude. Why you wear that shit?
Bruh, that man had on shorts with fucking, once again, white socks, which I don't understand. Stop doing that. But had on shorts with white socks with a fucking, the upper is if you had on a goddamn, like you had on slacks and shit. Like your upper is like business, but the bottom is casual. What the fuck are you doing? Oh man. Oh man.
Making fashion statements every week and shit. The fashion statement is this.
Man, look, that's why I don't feel no type of way about what Corey about to say about that nigga, man.
Speak on, because there's other information that I have about my brother,
Okay,
Mr. Bryant. You got some pretty legs.
Yeah, they keep saying that.
Listen, man. Listen.
Oh, I'm
man.
gonna be honest. Look, Corey and Craig have nice legs. Gotta be honest.
Thank you.
about it. Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen, man.
It's different coming from a woman, D. The problem
Right.
is it came from a man.
Right.
Right.
And the nigga
He be
responded
acting like an NPC, dog. Like
Hey,
these
when a
NPCs sometimes.
It's different. Yeah, if a woman say you got a nice leg, that means she want to fuck.
Yeah, she giving you a
that too.
compliment. But if a
Yup.
man said that shit to you, you should not respond as a man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably having to do, dog.
What's wrong with you, dude? Man, like that's not coming out of my mouth. Like a dude could be like, "Hey man, I see you been hitting the gym, man. That's something that's respectable. Dudes won't call gay. You got some pretty legs, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
You don't tell no man he got pretty legs.
That is no man.
You don't tell no man he got pretty
You
legs.
don't tell no, yeah. A woman can say it.
Exactly.
You don't tell no man you got pretty legs.
You'd be like, damn, homie, you got some strong ass legs.
But this ain't all.
You can't even say that.
Because
Like you really wouldn't say that either.
Just don't say nothing. Like,
Hey, you don't compliment no man. Men don't compliment dudes like that. Like, dude,
Right. We'll joke and be like, get your Incredible Hulk leg ass on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We want some Detroit joke shit.
It's got to come with an insult. It can't come with no It's a compliment mask underneath.
Right,
Nigga,
and
I
you
ain't-
gonna roast that nigga. That nigga.
No, Usain Bolt ass nigga. What, you grew up in Africa, nigga? Like they gonna hit you with some
Right.
shit like that.
Right.
Nigga been running from the police his whole life. That's why he's so quick. Like,
Yup.
you see you quick, nigga, but damn. Nah, bro. You got some pretty ass legs. Oh man. Nigga, nah, bro.
And you a pastor, though. You a pastor, so like that means you looking at all the men in the fucking church. Man, lock that nigga the fuck up.
I'm like,
You
nigga,
have a
stop
scandal
looking at me,
soon.
bro. I'm telling that nigga, stop looking at me, man. Like for real, I'm feeling uncomfortable now. And I ain't got to the point now where I start saying that shit to people in conversations when they say some weird shit. I tell them that shit. It throw them all the way the fuck off. I say, man, I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. That throw their whole shit off. I fuck their ass up, say it with a straight face, no emotion. Yeah, I'm starting to feel
Look them in the eye. 1,000-yard
Yeah.
stare, military style.
You're making me a little uncomfortable right now. Like, for real, hit that head with that shit, bro. Shut up with that dumb ass shit, bro. Kenny said, Jay, you got some pretty ass legs. And I got them shorts too. Nah, man, if dude said that shit to me, bro, I'm looking at that dude weird, bro. But I'm gonna let Corey cook because a lot of people don't like when Corey be saying shit. But
I love Corey. I want
I agree with a lot of shit that Corey say, man. I don't say that about a lot of people, bro. I do not say that about a lot of people, but I agree with a lot of shit that he say. Now I tell you when I disagree with the nigga, but right now, keep going.
Pretty nice.
I want to
legs,
go to
though.
Craig,
one day.
And look, he came to my city. I'll go watch him. I'll give him some money.
He's a great
I'll go
comedian.
spend about $30. That's probably what he charging for. Probably charging a nice.
Yeah, he was at the
30,
Fox Theater a
35.
couple months.
Oh, for real? Yeah, look.
Yep, he was here with some other people. It was like a tour or some shit.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah, we stopped by
I
the
linked
Fox.
up with him. Yeah, because how many subscribers? Man, damn, I need to be able to come back to this. Here you go, check this. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I want to see how many subscribers Corey channel done got to 5150. So they had 444. 444. Okay.
They getting money.
Yo, man, it's your boy Kato Media.
My bad. But nah, look, I go check his ass out. I go check his ass out if he came to town. Corey, come to Alabama.
I don't remember the exact words, but I said, what did he say?
What?
God dang.
That's wild.
He said, okay, right there, WTVNW. What did he, bro said?
Bro said legs were pretty.
Wait, night. What?
That's what
He said somebody
one of the
else
guys said. He said legs. Bro said his legs were pretty. I want to make sure. Can we get somebody to confirm what he said? Because
legs gotta be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, man. You don't tell no man he got pretty legs.
Not as no man.
You don't tell no man he got pretty
You
legs.
don't tell no, yeah. A woman can say it.
You don't tell no man you got pretty legs.
You'd be like, damn, homie, you got some strong ass legs.
But this ain't all that's going on. Because
pretty nice legs. Okay.
Craig, we be into our church thing, and this brother, preacher Jamal Bryant, is preaching next week in a church where the pastor is married to a man.
Oh no, that's
and calls his husband the first man of the church in Atlanta.
Ain't no way, Mr. Bryant.
That's
wild. That's why. Yeah, that's
he said.
And I'm trying to tell y'all, look, I ain't trying to get caught up on no bullshit or whatever. I want the LGBTQ community to come around here because guess what? I don't give a fuck if you did. But look, man, you in the church, you preaching the Lord's word, you practicing Christianity, that shit don't fly. And we need to get to the point where we say, like, nah, we're not going for that. We're not going for that. I'm not going to participate in what you do. I don't have a problem with if you do what you do, but I don't have to participate in it. Dave Chappelle said it best. How far into your fantasy do I have to participate before your ass start fucking criticizing me? I don't participate in that. I actually believe in the word of God and things of that sort to a certain extent. And I know in the Bible it say that you ain't supposed to be doing that. And a lot of y'all ain't supposed to be fucking y'all wife in the butt either. But you know, look, it's a lot of things you ain't supposed to be doing, but I know that's in there. So I wouldn't, if I was a pastor, I wouldn't be going to preach at no gay pastor's church and his husband in the front row. I'm like, look, nigga, I ain't got nothing against y'all, bro, but I just can't support this shit.
I ain't going to church, period. Shit.
Yeah. Look,
and that's why in the Bible it said when Jesus come back, he gonna be like, I don't know you. Like those niggas. If he real, man, because I don't fuck with it, man. But like I try to use their own word against him because there's a lot of contradictions in that shit. And they be cherry picking like a motherfucker.
I agree with you. But look, I tell them, go look back in your book. Go look back in your book and go look at Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what I'm gonna tell these folks. Go back and look at Sodom and Gomorrah and see why the fuck that motherfucker shit got destroyed. Just go back.
Oh yeah. And read Sodom and Gomorrah real closely because when the angels came to the motherfucking spot of Lot and the motherfucking mob came, they wanted to fuck the angels. Lot was like, I would give you my virgin daughters. They pure like a motherfucker. They was like, fuck them hoes. I want to fuck those angels. Yeah, read Sodom and Gomorrah real fucking closely.
And really go pay attention, man. Look, that's
a crazy ass book, dog.
Dude, that's why I be trying to hit folks on both sides because you know, like the people on the right, they say they want to take books out of schools. They want to take certain books out of school. I'm like, look, I don't know if you truly want to put the Bible in school because if people truly read that Bible, some people's heads gonna be fucked up.
For real. God was a genocidal maniac in the Old Testament. God was killing everybody and sending niggas to kill people. Oh, like, God damn. Lucifer only got bodies because he made a bet with God on Job's life. And when Job was like, hey, yo, why has thou forsaken me? And God was like an asshole. Like, nigga, who the fuck are you to question me, bitch? I built Leviathan and I did all this shit. I'm like, I'm just asking a question about shit fucked up. But okay, nigga, I give all my power to you. I'm like, what the fuck type of story is this?
Look, man, look, let people need to take some time to read the Bible. Get it on audiobook. You'll hear some very interesting things. Op said, this is the same nigga who disrespected Kevin Samuels. I do not respect Jamal Bryant. Look, we don't let Corey keep talking about him, man, because I don't fuck with none of these TV pastors. Me personally, I don't. If you a pastor and you think you need to be in front of a camera for the world to see, I think you up to some shit already.
Yeah, Creflo, I want your dollars. He was like, I need y'all to pay for my $65 million jet. I need y'all to put the gas in it. Bitch, please. Creflo, I want your dollars.
I'm a down south type pastor vibe where he ain't got much. He might have him a Cadillac, but he help out people in the community and things of that sort. That's the type of pastors I like, not the ones that
Those are the ones that don't got the 501c3. They can preach whatever the fuck they want. I respect those preachers, but like they church don't last long if the community not pitching in. So like it'll be there for 1 or 2 years and it be gone.
Yeah, the only way for that shit to be, the only way for good pastors to be sustained in the community is where we get back to what you said. It's got to be a community effort to keep that church. Everybody's invested in this church. This church is invested in everybody. You need a pastor like that, but we got too many of these. The Lord came to me in my dream last night and told me I need another fucking super
bullshit.
He told me I needed
he kidnapped everybody in the church and just forced everybody to give him some money. Nigga, that nigga should be locked up. Nigga, that's kidnapping and extortion.
It ain't Joel Osteen. Who that guy? Because he literally, you saw the devil come out of this old white man. He was the pastor. Matter of fact, pastor.
Kenneth Copeland. It was Kenneth Copeland, wasn't it? It was probably Kenneth Copeland.
No, you talking about
Joel Osteen is one of them nice looking niggas that be, like he got some darkness behind his eyes.
It's an old white guy. It's an old white guy.
I thought you were talking
Kenneth Copeland, probably Kenneth Copeland. That's an old white guy. Old white guy. Right. Kenneth Copeland or Jesse Duplantis.
I thought you were talking about my man's who's saying what's his name?
I used to be a Christian. I used to know these motherfucking names. I used to watch this shit with my bitch. Hated every moment. Now like now as I think about it, I hate the moments now. But like then I was brainwashed. Yep, Kenneth Copeland. Yep, that motherfucker.
You saw the devil come out of this motherfucker. He showed his true colors with it right here. Bro, watch this shit.
Watch this lady confront Kenneth Copeland and then watch his very creepy response.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen, I paid. You kind of caught me off guard here, okay? The airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it. I love your eyes.
Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood.
Subscribe if you want to see more.
I saw the devil in somebody. That's a devil walking the earth right now.
That motherfucker.
I'm sorry,
I want that nigga house when the revolution comes down.
Bruh. You not messing with the devil. Bitch, what the? Are you the devil? Because she actually.
He called niggas that ride coach demons, though. That's bold as hell. It's like this motherfucker just trying to get to work in another city. You call this nigga a demon for no reason.
But he won't, and guess what? He wants your money, though. He wants you to come to his church. Donate to his church, but he gonna call your ass a demon when he see it's the people that sit around here, and I say it all the time because it happens with politicians and mainly politicians. This is where you truly see it. And pastors are another form of politicians because they have political influence in different communities. But these will be the same people that'll sit up here and act like they gonna do something for you, or at least false proclaim that they're gonna do something for you. And these motherfuckers don't even want to be in your fucking presence.
Right.
This nigga don't even want to ride economy with these people. That's people in that fucking economy is your congregation, nigga. Those are the people that will come to your church and donate on the regular. You don't even want to be around them. It's like, ew, yuck. Get the fuck away from me.
Yep.
But people still run and give these folks their money. I saw the devil come out of a white man right there. I saw that.
But nobody I did. That nigga.
I saw that shit. I saw that. I saw that shit. I said, prosperity pastors. You say, bitch, don't make me. Don't make me. Say, bitch, don't make me lay my hands on you.
He looked like he wanted to choke that bitch though too.
Yeah, look, bro. And look, if there wasn't no camera right there, I don't know what would have happened to her, bro. I'm being honest. If that camera went there, I don't know what he would have did to her. Because I saw the devil, bro. I saw the devil in that man.
You better tell somebody I did.
That man. Bitch, I keyed. Bitch, I keyed. On some real shit. But he gonna check it. Rob, did you have anything before I go back to Corey, man?
No, go ahead.
All right, fuck, man. Yeah, these pastors, man, they pissing me off.
Oh no, that's
And Paul's his husband, the first man of the church in Atlanta.
ain't no way, Mr. Bryant. That's wild. That's why. Yeah, that's
He said Cam got pretty legs, and I mean, I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. This brother, in my opinion, does not represent what church is supposed to be about if you're going by the word of the Bible. His brother Bryant, see, you can't lie when you say somebody's name.
right.
His girl is put before the congregation, and she preaches with a BBL.
Oh, that's the guy. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we talking about the word. I'm not nobody who knows the Bible back and forth, but I know much. I know enough about the Bible to know that this is all foul behavior if you're preaching the Bible to people. Now, you got a girl with a BBL speaking before the congregation. That's one thing. I've talked about this before. Then you have an interview with Cam Newton, and you can't hold yourself. You say, you got some pretty legs. And next week, you speaking at a church where there are men, not one, not two, men walking around the church in high heels. Let me tell you something. If you at a church and there is a man in there with high heels, you might as well have gangbangers throwing up Crip signs, blood signs, and every other sign as the choir sing.
I think
That ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
We are doing that. Welcome to Detroit. Game bangers all through the church.
I'd rather be look. Ooh. Corey ain't lying either way.
I think this creates a whole new
Right, he
way
ain't
to
lying.
come as they are, because they definitely gonna come as they are. Pause. And not only is this bad, if we going
I don't
by
know
Corey
who this is,
Collins,
Calvin.
High heels
don't know
would be
who this is.
worse than that. If you know anything about the Bible, if you got men walking around the church in high heels, you are bogus when it comes to talking about information out the Bible. Now, I don't know what kind of church you got. I know a lot of people go to church just because it's a place to kick it and see people jump around and act a fool. But I'm saying, if you're really trying to speak the word, how many strikes against you can you have? Come on, brother, you making a mockery of church. None of us.
Got to be a limit to it. It's got to be a limit to it. That's why I have an issue with folks that's in the Catholic faith. They think they can just do whatever the hell they want to do on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Monday through Saturday, they can do whatever the hell they want. As long as they go in there on Sunday and talk to their priests and confess their sins, they think that shit over with. There's got to be a limit to it. There is not no get out of jail free card. Just like, I did it. That don't get you
a doctrine. Yeah, that's the Paulinian Christians and shit, because it's over 45 different denominations of Christianity. That's the Paulinian shit. You know, you can do whatever you want, but as long as you repent at the end of the day or type shit. Or the motherfucking Catholics be like, say 20 Hail Marys and pray or some shit. But like Eddie Griffin said, white church, fuck your son. Black church, fuck your wife.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you on that. The deacon wives be freaking. And yes, when you go into the white church, they like, man, look, I don't care. I done told white people a long time ago, man, you just take that L, bro. Y'all known for the ones who be touching kids, bro. Like, we ain't got to
take that L. Take that L,
nigga. Take that up with your own folks who put out the FBI statistics, bro. Take that up with them. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Don't get mad at me, bro. Y'all done told on yourself. But yes, black church, the pastor will probably fuck the deacon's wife. I'm pretty sure that will possibly happen. Yeah. But nah, fucking once again, Corey is not fucking lying. He is not lying. Now they don't like him for saying this, but he ain't lying. And that's what I always ask people all the time. I told you I said it earlier in the video. I have a lot of people that be getting mad at me about saying the things that I say. But the one question that I always ask is, am I lying? It ain't my fault that you got a problem with the fucking truth. It ain't my fucking problem. I don't fucking fight the sky because up is up and down is down. I don't fight it. So what you mad at me about? If he telling the truth, like, I'm like, look, dude, it's very suspect. And the sad part, y'all notice that he hasn't called Jamal Bryant gay yet. He ain't did that.
No.
But he said it's look very suspicious. Like very suspicious. Like, look,
respect for the parents to not call him gay, but like call a celebrity gay in like 2 seconds.
Real quick. Real quick. It's the same. Hey, look, it's the same way somebody will criticize you for doing something wrong, but not say a goddamn thing about a cop deleting somebody. These people be in certain positions, they feel like that position excludes them from the shit that average people have to deal with. But the sad part is you should hold them to a higher standard than what the fuck. Like I would hold a pastor to a higher standard.
I agree to that. That's right.
That shit crazy, man. People got fucked up mindset. A lot of people got fucked up mindsets. I had people that literally at my job that would tell me, why you always talking about the police? Why you always talking about politicians? Why? Because those are people that run shit. Like for real, man. Like nigga, I'm harder. You harder on me for talking about a motherfucker that's doing some fucked up shit. Make that.
And plus, my taxes pay those fucks. So yes, I'm gonna talk shit about them forever until we start the revolution.
You sign up for it. It's just like somebody getting on. It's just like somebody getting on social media. Like we all on social media. It's like us bitching and complaining about somebody leaving a negative comment in our comment section. That come with the territory, motherfucker.
Yep. Gotta have a tough exterior. I learned that when I first got into the game. I came into this bitch angry that the scamdemic started. I wanted to be a fucking gamer. But I was like, fuck the government. I'm coming on this bitch making revolutionary content and music. Fuck them.
Goddamn. Look, man, you gotta have thick skin in this game. You want to be somebody that's in the public eye and you want the fame, because it's one thing. I always ask people this, and I matter of fact, I need to put a poll up on this one. I forgot what was the first poll I said I was gonna put up.
The first poll was who sound worse, Cardi B or K Michelle. I remember.
Right. Thank you.
I remember.
Let me write this down because I got 2 polls. I'm put one up tonight and I'm put up one tomorrow and say who sound worse, Cardi B or K Michelle.
I'm gonna say
fucking throw Nicki in that too. Like fucking throw Nicki and another crazy sounding bitch that made that Friday song.
I like Nicki though. Cardi B, I don't fuck with her. First, the fact people forget about she said she drugged men is mind blowing. So like I'm gonna say
thank you. Mine too. Where is the surviving Cardi B at? I'm waiting for the niggas to come out, but they afraid of looking weak on camera. Like, no, nigga, we need you to come out and say something about this bitch because these bitches coming out telling lies, getting niggas locked up. So, nigga, come out and get this bitch for actually admitting what she done. You are the victim. Get your motherfucking lawsuit money, like 20 mil or 2 mil. Fuck it, you a millionaire. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And get the fuck out the country. End of story.
I'm doing it. She did admit to it. I'm trying to think. What
she's worse than all them bitches. I like Nicki. All them bitches, but her something.
Nicki that came around. Nicki grew on me too. So I ain't
man, fuck that. Then Nicki has got 3 personalities. I don't know if she's Nicki, Roman, or Miss Martha.
She bipolar.
Look, Nicki. But Nicki be having problem with these hoes though. She don't be having problem with these niggas like that.
You know, one good thing about Nicki, she don't be out in the goddamn media. She don't be out there like that. Like you hear about her doing events and things of that sort, but Nicki don't be sitting up on Instagram and crying and live streaming her. She don't be on the internet with beef and shit.
And she's
Nicki do her job.
And she's somebody
she's beef with Meg now, though. Yeah. She's beef with Meg Thee Stallion now. You know, I think I just saw some shit on my Facebook.
Rightfully so.
No.
Yeah.
No. Wait. No. She don't like that bitch. Don't get that.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But like, did they do some shit together? They supposed to get some music together, right? I know they do some shit together.
they did some songs together, but I'm saying if she beefing with her, that's rightfully so.
Yeah, she's beating us.
Megan Thee Stallion's a lying ass bitch.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, all day.
She spoke up for Tory. She don't like that bitch.
Yeah, like look, right? If Nicki beefing with her, rightfully fucking so.
She don't like Megan. She don't like fucking Cardi B. She don't like them bitches.
What was the second poll I was supposed to do, man? I fucking forgot while I was writing the first one. What was I?
Second poll was something about shit. How the fuck I remember the first poll? What was like a damn near hour and a half ago, but I can't remember the shit you just said 10 minutes ago.
How did I forget the second poll? I'm like, how did I forget the second poll? I'm getting old or something? Damn, I ain't turning up at 36 this year. God damn it.
I just heard you said Cardi B and
yeah, I was about to write a poll.
Yeah, Cardi B and K Michelle, because he asked the first question, what was the first poll? And that's the poll I remember. But the second poll, I guess it got to be something to do with what Corey is talking about. It got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be with the pastor or something, man. But look, I'm gonna get on here, y'all. I'm gonna get on here. K Michelle been going up first. K Michelle, fucking Cardi B. That's gonna go up first. But hopefully it come back to me, man, because I do need to remember what the fuck I was just. I don't like forgetting shit like that, y'all. Either way, though, let's keep going.
Us are perfect. All of us come short of the glory of God. All of us. But yo, you finna go to a church where a man who is the preacher is married to a man and call him the head husband. Are you serious? Are you serious? You are, it's not embarrassing. You are too obvious with your hustle. Because I know they're gonna pay you some good money.
What if you say, well, I got to go to where the sinners are and take the word there and be present? Amen.
I think that would be better than not saying nothing and going over to this church where this man is married to a man and you participating in that.
Well, the scripture openly speaks against what those two preachers are doing. Leviticus 18,
Give it to us,
22
Craig.
says, do not have sexual relations with the man as one does with the woman. It is detestable. Also, Leviticus.
That's the verse I know about. What did God say exactly? What was that word you just used?
He said it's detestable.
Do you know what detestable means?
Oh, what's abomination?
It's like it's all.
Go ahead.
Awful.
It's testing you on dick. If you fail it, it's detestable.
What are you talking about? Do you think people are scared to speak up against this abomination?
Thank you. That's the abomination. That's the fucking word. For real. That's the word you need to use. Abomination. That shit is gay. Like, no. Like, God don't fuck with that, even if he's real or not. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, no one is fucking with that shit.
The book has spoken.
Right, the book spoke.
Call it what you want, man. But that book done spoke on that.
What do you think people gonna just be quiet? Those people are making a mockery of the word. They're making a mockery of it. And then tried to, look, I saw the preacher standing up there saying something. If this church is wrong, then all the churches in Atlanta is wrong because it's gay people at all the churches in Atlanta. Let me tell you something about what you just said, Mr. Preacher, that I ain't finna say your name because I can't take you seriously at all. Yeah, it's people who sin in the church. You take sin and you hold it up in the air and rub it in everybody's face. It's a difference. Yeah, it's sinners out there. They can go confess to their sins. They can work on their sins. You boast your sins in front of the lost. And
Phil, Corey, no Diddy on this one. Because that's the problem that we have in society right now. That's like seriously, I'm gonna get this off real quick. Like, that's the problem that we have in society. We promote the bullshit. We promote the sin. We elevate the sin, the evil, the wrong. We elevate that shit. And we criticize the good. That's why I say if Jesus Christ came back right now, dude, they'll put him back on the cross. Ooh. They will put him back on the cross right now if Jesus Christ came back.
If Jesus came back, he's suing for defamation. If the devil came back, he's suing for defamation. It's like, nigga, I ain't tell that nigga to do that to that kid.
Hey, look, man, I'm suing for defamation. I'm suing for reparations. I'm suing for everything I can get. Anything with an Asian at the end of it. These same people will put that man on a cross. I truly believe that, man. I truly believe that. And that's why when it say in the Bible, the man ain't coming back. the heal nothing. I'm coming back on this earth with fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
So you
and he said, I don't know you. He said, y'all do a lot of shit in my name, but I don't know you. Nigga, that shit is like, nigga, y'all better read that shit. And then in the book, it said only 144,000. So these motherfucking Christians out here think they part of the 144 so-called thousand. Y'all sadly motherfucking mistaken. It's real, because I don't believe in that shit. Right, you know.
And motherfucker might want to go do some research, man. But I ain't holding Corey on what he's saying, man. Look, I feel the passion, man. I feel it, and I'm behind you.
Work on their sins. You boast your sins in front of the lost. And you're not really supposed to take advantage of God's lost people. That's one of the worst sins, if you ask me. Taking advantage of these fools that want to kick it and watch this show of shit. Nah, I can't co-sign none of that. I can't co-sign none of that. If you at a church and you see one man with high heels on, they should stop the service and say, what the hell are you doing? Now, maybe he got it on as a costume. If he say that lie might validate his presence because he lied. Oh, he just wearing it as a costume, y'all. Now, we don't go for this, because if you really trying to go with the word, you don't go for that. You don't go for that. All that lipstick nonsense, no. Not in the church. If you could take it to the church, what is sacred, what is pure?
There you have it, man. Church is
the church is dead, cooked.
I'm gonna be in a church tomorrow. I'm gonna be in a church tomorrow because I got to go to a funeral. For real. Real question. And I know I'm gonna have an issue when I go up in there because I got a feeling that folks gonna come into a fucking funeral in a church and they gonna disrespect it. They gonna disrespect the person that's in that casket, which is my grandma, and they gonna disrespect that church as an institution. I know I'm gonna see it. And I already know that somebody gonna have a problem with me because I'm fucking say something about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something about it.
Say something way before the whole shit start. Be like, look, I don't want no disrespect. This is our grandma. This is the matriarch of this family. Everybody be fucking cool, calm, and collected, or I'm gonna snap in this bitch. Yup. I'm just about to take it.
I'm gonna call it out. I don't let shit slide. But y'all here, let me grab something because I was about to say something. Go ahead, keep talking, and don't be looking at my legs.
But yeah, man, it's like the Christian doctrine, you know, was already forced on people that was already on this land, and it was forced all over the motherfucking, you know, like world and shit. But it's like the fucking contradictions, metaphors, symbolisms, parables, all that shit that's in the Bible. I think like if people read it in that format, they will be able to understand it. But due to indoctrination and just listening to a pastor and not doing your own fucking research on shit, you know, like it got people fucked up. And plus, life be lifing. So the motherfuckers got to survive. And if they balancing back and forth on what's good and what's not, it's like, shit, I got to sell drugs to survive. But people put a negative stigma on it. Is I'm going to hell. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like people that's surviving off what they can. It's like they think they doing wrong because, you know, of this Christian shit. It's like, bro, like you're surviving. Like, nigga, you're trying to live. There is nothing should be held against you for that. But like, it's a motherfucking stigma on just motherfucking being you, and the fucking 10 Commandments don't make it no better. Don't worship no other God but me. I'm like, shit, man, but like, what about the other people that's in other countries and continents that have guys that they was born and indoctrinated with? You know what I'm saying? Because like most people don't even know about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless they get indoctrinated.
That's one thing I actually had to look into, man. And the Bible actually speaks on that. Like for the person that doesn't know or was taught the wrong thing, they actually have a chance to be granted salvation, according to the Bible. Like, let's say you grew up on an island in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you live your entire life not knowing Jesus Christ. Let's say if Jesus Christ was the final end all be all boss of this religion, you know, you got Allah, Yahshua, and all that, and then you got the Hindu gods and all these different gods. Let's say if he was the end all be all. In that book, it says that you actually will get the salvation. It all really comes down to how you live your life. That's why I asked that question earlier. How many stripes do you get?
But bro, see, but people don't understand when it comes to the Bible, bro. It ain't about telling you what you should do. It's a guy.
Don't do.
It's a guy how to be a guy yourself. Because we all got like we all have a little guy inside of us, bro. Like,
remember what I said earlier?
Drink to that.
Like you remember what I said earlier about dumb people learn from their own mistakes and wise people learn from others. I literally say this all the time and people don't like it, especially folks on the Christian side of my family don't like it. The Bible to me is a book of lessons.
Book of lessons. That's what it is.
I learn from past mistakes, and they always say it, and it's a true saying. If you don't know your past, you're doomed to fucking repeat it. Look at the things that we deal with in America right now. We're repeating the same shit. The same
from the
people
60s, my nigga.
Dude,
From the 60s.
Rinse, repeat. Dumb down the population, rinse, repeat. Let's try to maintain this for as long as we can. That's what the powers that be are doing with us. But that Bible, I take that, like for real, I look at it and you supposed to learn from that shit. You supposed to learn from the past transgressions, the past mistakes, or what people did, no matter what text, what book you're reading. Even in the Quran, man.
It supposed to is like any other it's no different from any other books or any information that you look up. It just supposed to give you clarification, certain part of your life. That's all it's supposed to do.
Guide you a little bit. Because a lot of people need guidance, yeah.
Yeah, because Samson's story is the shit. Don't tell all the bitch your secrets.
and another thing, bro, like the Bible that we get is not really the official Bible.
We got to go get the Ethiopian one.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. And the Geneva Bible, because like that tell you we don't war against principalities, but powers and government. They took that shit out. They was like, oh shit, we can't keep that in because they're gonna fight the government. I was like, oh shit. The Geneva Bible has shit in it.
And another thing, when people say, a lot of y'all gonna go to hell. Look, I rather live my heaven while I'm on earth. That shit is a slave mentality, bro. People don't want to talk about the reason why they created a church to convince black folks the only time you can see your heaven if you see Jesus himself. You have to die. I don't know y'all saw Sinners. I don't know y'all saw Sinners, but nigga,
not yet. I ain't watched it yet, man. I gotta do it.
I got Sinners on the bootleg. It was a good bootleg too. I got to shout out to my bootleg man for giving me a nice ass movie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing. Once you see it, like,
so you spoil the movie for me. I don't give a fuck. I still watch shit.
Well, it's just one part because honestly, I had to think hard about it. I think that's really one of my favorite movies right now. But it's a scene of vampires, and more I watch that movie. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad what the vampires was just trying to do. It was a scene that they said, like, after we kill y'all, we're gonna live heaven.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm gonna say, bro. But a lot of religion people they had their feelings about that movie.
Look, there's a lot of people
How you gonna have a bitch with big titties and don't show them? You gonna have a sex scene and don't show the titties, man?
Man, this ain't swordfish, man.
Right, man. Nah, man.
So yeah, she said $500,000 for that scene. Holly Berry, she said $500,000. You want to see these tits? I was like, okay. And they paid too. True story. That nigga no bullshit. Swordfish with the shit.
I feel like you're definitely like that movie.
Oh look, I got a feeling I'm gonna like Sinners. I was supposed to do a watch party for the members. Bring them in to a private video and private StreamYard thing and watch the movie. We did it a few times. I ain't did it in a while, but we can get back to that movie night shit. Cause I got apps and websites where I can get that shit for free.
Yeah, hands down, best performance for Michael B. Jordan. If you don't win an Oscar, bro, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, because he had to learn some real training. Yeah, dog. Like he had to do some real training. He had to do some real fucking training. Because at first I ain't dig it. I ain't like that double shit. But like he did it perfectly. I give him his props. I give him his flowers for that.
They played two different characters in that movie. That's crazy.
Twins,
yeah,
bro.
He did good. He did good.
He did good, bro. Killed that shit.
I'm right back, y'all. I gotta grab something. Got to grab this, but keep going.
Killed that shit, bro. I love that movie.
And shouts out to the nigga from 8 Mile. Shouts out to the nigga from 8 Mile. That nigga was trying to get in. It was like, nigga, you already dead.
Oh yeah.
Like, you been coming in and out this bitch all night.
Right. You been in and out of this place all night. That shit.
I'm definitely got to check that movie out. Like, look, it's been on
it's just like From Dusk Till Dawn mixed with some other black movie shit, man. But like the symbolism and the metaphors and what the vampires really truly wanted, that's the real key. It's like, like it's something about us people. Like it's just something about us that's just so creative, unique, and powerful that a motherfucking powers that be just can't help but to use us and need us for our energy and our skills and our entertainment. It's like, it's a symbolism on that too, man, dog. It's deep. It's deep. I give this shit a 7 out of 10 because it's a watchable movie. But like me, I'm a real movie critic thanks to Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be the high quality.
Look, I feel you on that shit, man, because I'm critical of a lot of movies. I don't like how they speed run at the end, try to build a story up and then just speed run it. But I've heard a lot of good responses about it, so it is something that I want to watch. And on top of that, look, when I saw it first came out and it went in out a whole fucking day, and all these folks came out the woodworks. Oh, they're just bringing up racism again. I'm like, yeah, I definitely got to watch that shit. I ain't got time to hear y'all white folks complaining about shit no more. Shut the fuck up, man. God damn it. I ain't never seen somebody win their whole fucking life and complain all the time.
Right, nigga, this our fucking land. I can't wait till we take this bitch back. Viva la revolution. Because, like you said, Jay, they afraid of us doing the same shit they did us, but it's gonna be times 10 because these niggas nowadays, if I convert that energy and do some motherfucking Tai Chi, nigga, it's over. These niggas are on demon time. If I can turn the demons against the government, it's over.
Oh yeah, look. And let me slide Corey off for a second when I say this, because I've had conversations with a few people, and a lot of them are the Caucasian persuasion, speaking about this shit that's going on in America, because we do need to always stay up to date with what's going on in our country. Look. I hope a lot of y'all white folks understand that a lot of us black folks ain't finna go and die for y'all in this war that Trump want to start with Iran, the one that he want to co-sign with Israel. A lot of us ain't gonna go and die for y'all. Just like a lot of us ain't out here fucking protesting in the goddamn streets about y'all deporting these illegal immigrants. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. We ain't got time for that shit no more. We don't. I think a lot of us are slowly starting to learn in the black community that everybody else is just focused on themselves. They're certified race loyal and they're not putting their energy towards anything that's not going to benefit them. Don't get mad that we about to start doing it too, because y'all are seeing it right now. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for none of that shit. Y'all think y'all gonna
get that clip? You gotta get that clip, Jay. We got time for that. You gotta get that clip.
Look, I already done went over 41 minutes, man. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna just have to put in more work. I'm gonna have to stay up a little later tonight and re-record some shit so I can get the clips off of. Because now I got 2 sections of clips. But nah, for real, man, we ain't fucking with y'all shit and y'all issues, man. Fuck y'all. We've been sitting over here trying to get our shit fucking fixed for I don't know how fucking long, since the inception of this country. And we can't get no recourse. We can't get no recourse from nobody. Y'all got issues, man. That's y'all shit, bro. Deal with it.
And we built this bitch. This bitch.
They called it the White House because niggas built it.
Burn this bitch to the ground. Like Omni-Man said, I will burn this better down.
Omni-Man out here beat the shit out of this son. Look, man, I ain't.
He's like, you know what? Bitch, I'll get another one. 17 years mistake.
I'll make another one for real on some real shit. And Corey, I remember when Corey Hogan said I remember Corey Hogan said that shit when they was talking shit about him and his daughter. He was like, look, man, bitch, I'll make another one of these motherfuckers if it come down to it. like, don't play with me like that.
And what's crazy is me and Corey Holcomb got the same baby mama name, dog. Carla. I hate that bitch. We got the same fucked up baby mama, bro.
I know that shit suck. I know
That shit suck like a motherfucker. And I bet it start with a K too.
I'm glad I ain't got that problem right now. I am so glad.
I'm glad it's just one, nigga, because I was like, fuck that. I ain't having no more fucking kids after this shit. My daughter will be 18 next year, and that's how you know I'm serious. I don't got no other fucking kids out here. Like, fuck that.
Shit, my oldest daughter be 10 next week.
Nah, you a family man. I respect you, but you think everybody else. Good luck, my nigga. Get your passports.
Well, look, man. A lot of motherfuckers are gonna have to do it, man. But I got to show this one more time, man. I got to show this one last time. Because Cam, I agree with you, Rob, when it come down to how he handled the interview. I can agree that, like, that is one way. That's one form of class. I just think he should have said more, but he damn sure should have said more than just this.
He got pretty legs, man.
Oh, man.
And they...
Oh, man. Like, I ain't gonna get over that.
That was a shocker, though. You know that is. He's like, oh, man.
You got pretty legs, man.
Oh, man.
And they land a...
He's in his head like, what, nigga?
That shit's so bad. That shit is so fucking bad right there, man.
Get your arm and
Almond, you and oiled them up with cocoa butter, didn't you?
Right.
Right. He went to the product.
Next
He said
time,
the
call
product
me.
name.
Man, nigga, what the fuck you looking at my goddamn legs like that for, nigga? And Corey,
Man, how you know I use shea butter? How you know I use shea butter?
For real.
Hey, you know
Look,
my
That nigga gay as hell, bro.
You know my girl looking at this?
Like, for real, for real. Like, that's why I don't.
My girl
For all the people that look, for all the people that disagree with Corey, don't like Corey, man. Look, I just asked you the same question like I asked before, man. I know you don't like what he said, but is he lying? And look, we got to start holding people accountable, man. Like literally, that's why I put it in the fucking logo, man. Accountability and responsibility. Everybody got to be held accountable, and everybody need to be responsible for the things that they are accountable for. You got to. And that's the only way that I think we can actually turn the society into some real shit. But we give so many people ins and outs to get out of shit. So they just do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. We promote debauchery, man. That's why when he sit here and say, man, you got a dude in your church walking around in high heels and y'all don't say nothing. Bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? It's the same thing like when I cover these cops, man. These other cops watch this man push this old white woman down. They claim she drunk. You drunk, bitch. So why the fuck would you shove her to the ground? And y'all shoved her, you watched them shove her to the ground. She bust her fucking face and break her hip. And y'all sitting there and high five each other. Good job, buddy, and laugh about it. If we don't hold each other accountable, man, debauchery happens. Things like that happen. Where men are wearing heels, where cops are violating citizens, where your girl cheating on you with your goddamn brother, some shit like that. We have to hold these people accountable. When you do fucked up shit, you need to be called out for it. And that's what I truly think is a lot of folks didn't get their ass whooped growing up. They mom and they dad were not on the same on the same plane and whoop their ass. I know not to grab nothing out of a store. I know not to talk crazy to an elder. Because I know I used to get my ass whooped for that shit. A lot of y'all need to fucking put your hands on your kids. I ain't trying to tell you to be violent or nothing, but like, for real, man. Like, I treat you the same way, the same way I got recruited in. The Marine Corps slogan at the time was pain, discipline through pain. Some people need to go through it. Say it again.
No pain, no gain. That's what I heard growing up.
Hey, I definitely heard that saying. Like, look, I understand everybody got certain methods of how they want to do it, and everybody doesn't need the same method. Because I know there's some parents that say they don't whoop their kids and things of that sort, and you might not need to. You might have a smart kid.
2000, they was like, all right, if you put your hands on your kids, you're going to lock your ass up. Damn. If your kids ain't in school indoctrinated, they're going to lock your ass up. Damn, Kamala Harris.
was on that bullshit. Look, the same thing when it came to Joe. They ran to Joe, and Joe was all about locking their ass the fuck up. Look, man, this situation with K Michelle, like, look, man, look, a lot of my sisters, I want y'all to understand something. Please don't. Well, here you go. Please use her as an example to learn what not to do. Because it's not a good look. I don't think any black gentleman up on here right now is going to tell you that that's a good look for a black woman that they would want to be with. She came on there saying that she wants white men or men of other races, but is sitting on there criticizing black men. You don't want black men. Why are you talking about them? Because when y'all have your cries out here and you yell, we don't care that black men talk crazy. We just don't want you to. Why are you going to another race and still talking about us? Y'all say that all the time. Well, here you go. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Do not uphold that goddamn Jezebel. She went on there with her titties out, showing them to the world because she can't get the attention and the man that she wants. Because don't nobody want to deal with her crazy ass. She crazy. She got mental fucking problems. She let people get a knife and cut her body up. Don't be like that. Don't be like, for real, man. I'm getting tired of like, for real, it really gets old coming on here. Like, Rob, I know you do the food shit. Hurricane, I know you do the government shit. And like, for real, when it comes to me covering this relationship type shit, like, man, it get old coming on here like you beating a dead horse. Like, that bitch ain't moving. Like, goddamn, how many times I gotta tell you?
No, man.
How many Go ahead.
Oh no, my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, for me, look, bro, I'm tired of. I mean, I don't mind having a conversation with me. For me, look, I got my own relationship I gotta invest in. Trying to figure out everybody else, trying to get everybody else's life. And like you said, it's like being a dead horse.
I just thought about that while you were saying that, man. I'm clipping that Cam Newton. Oh, man, I gotta clip that. I gotta clip that. I'm gonna start using that in some videos, bro. Like, it's like, goddamn, JVJ, you going a little hard today. I'm gonna click on it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And if you do that, make sure you put the clip of, hey, your legs are you almond-y? You gotta find out.
Yeah, and get that. Ain't got time for that.
And you know what makes us feel so funny though, Loki? Martin, you hear that nigga Tommy and Pam in the background cracking the fuck up.
That shit didn't sound right. Something ain't right.
That shit was
right.
That shit was improv, my man.
That shit ain't it, man. Look, man, like, for real, I really want. Y'all know I want to see like one of my big goals that I try to push over here for the folks that don't know, the people that's watching. Like, look, one of my big goals over here is, man, I want to see black men and black women together. I want to see couples and relationships, but I have to focus on my own community first. And honestly, we at that time, like I said earlier, that I'm not worrying about no other community. Not worrying about y'all. Y'all got y'all own shit. Deal with it. Y'all got it. Because that's what y'all always did anyways. The only difference is we not going, or at least I'm not finna fucking worry about your shit. So I want to see black men and black women get together. I want to see families get built. Because I know that's the only way that we gonna actually fucking finally take over like they fucking scared of. Because Hurricane, like you admit that is one of the biggest fears. They want to see us in a certain position because they fear what the hell. Look, they see what we are when we're down.
Yeah.
You competing with me while I'm down. Just picture when I'm up.
Right. That's why they don't want to give us reparations, because we'll motherfucking create our own businesses, Black Wall Street's all over this bitch. And then it's gonna show their true colors. They're gonna try to burn us out, but we're gonna have a military this time.
We learn from our past mistakes. We ain't doing the same shit again. I'm like, this shit, and I try to tell them all the time, this shit ain't sweet like it used to be. We are a very passive and a very forgiving folk, but them days are slowly running out. And this generation that you have that came behind, like me, I think I'm a reasonable person. I know the generation that came behind me ain't on that type of time.
For real.
Ain't no motherfucker hit you in the face with a hot ass pan. They'll fire off on your ass. Like people say crash out, they'll crash out real quick on your ass. It ain't sweet like that no more. So I think we all just need to, when it comes to K. Michelle saying what she said, I think she needs to take a step back and look in the mirror and truly evaluate what she, like in her life, what she contributed to it. Like this shit just didn't, it wasn't just by happenstance. All this shit just didn't magically happen to you without you playing some part in it. And every human being needs to take a step back and look at their own life. Because I believe a lot of people can change their life. I believe a lot of people can change their life. I know I wouldn't fucking, nigga, I was sleeping in a goddamn car. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I ain't sleeping in no car no more. And that's because I put my head down and sacrificed to get what the fuck I got. And the sad part is I ain't got shit right now. In honest opinion, man, there's always gonna be people in a worse position and a better position than you. The question is which side you want to be on.
It's all up to you.
It really is, man.
Look at that.
Time and effort. Like, look, I got a schedule. I got to make a thumbnail for tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone, man. I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta drive fucking 4-5 hours away for a fucking funeral. I'm still gonna do my show tomorrow night. But some people like, oh, I'm tired, I'm driving, and this happened, that. Man, fuck all that, bitch. What are you trying to get to?
Right.
The world ain't gonna wait on you. The world ain't gonna wait on your ass, man. And the world don't get like look, when you pass away and you gone, guess what? This bitch gonna keep fucking moving.
I care about that.
I want to impart that to folks, man. Like for real, man. Get on your grind, do what you gotta do, man. Don't be like people like her. Like K. Michelle really want to be in a relationship with somebody love and care for her. The only problem is she don't know that she got to sacrifice on her side and not be a hoe. You can't do stupid shit. She don't know it.
Yeah, three people proposed. 3 people turned it down.
How happiness, man. Chasing Casper the fucking friendly fucking ghost. Damn.
Yeah.
I agree with Rob to a certain extent on the whole. You did handle it in a respectful way, but I want you to start opening your mouth a little bit and checking back on these people when they say crazy shit. Yeah. Don't let somebody come on your platform and just say shit without any type of objection. Like, just can I get a little bit of objection, nigga? I understand you want to be able to sell. I see you want to sell shit to bitches too. I got you, man. I feel you. But guess what? Real women gonna come around. I wouldn't want the fake ones around me. I don't want the fake people around me. If somebody don't like what the fuck I say, then don't fucking be around me. You ain't gotta be here. What the fuck? You ain't gotta be here. Because guess what? It's a lot of people that I don't like what the fuck come out of their mouth. That's why I don't be around them.
Real.
Like, goddamn. We need this. We all gotta hold each other up to. We gotta hold each other up to a certain standard, man. If we want to see shit be better, man, we gotta hold each other to a standard. That's kind of like the United States saying Iran can't have no nuclear weapon, but you got one. So you want to hold it to a different standard? What the fuck you is? Like, nah, bitch, it don't work like that. And Americans need to get behind this shit. Like, look, bitch, either everybody got one, or no, nobody got one. We got to get out of this shit. Well, it's my country and I say it so that's what. Nah, fuck you. I know too many folks that are sent, they ready to send somebody else's kid to go die for some shit that they wouldn't even fight for themselves. Like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that type of shit. We ain't on that type of time no more, man. But y'all give me y'all final thoughts, man. Let's start with Hurricane first, and then we go to Rob, man. Give me your thoughts on the night,
You
man.
already know, man. Fire Ass Show. Thanks for letting me on the panel. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me at Hurricane JW on YouTube, Facebook, home of the Fuck the Government podcast, HHN Special Report, Matrix versus Reality, and Detroit After Dark. Revolutionary music and content all over this bitch. Salute.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you copping up, man. Because that's free. Y'all make the show a lot better. Like, I know a lot of people just don't want to sit up in here and listen to me all goddamn night. So y'all make it a lot better. See, Rob, go and hit me with it, man. Let the people know. Final thoughts.
Detroit. I had fun tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was gonna say, y'all gonna check out the Joe Johnson versus Michael Beasley.
Oh, did they actually do it yet?
They about to do it, I think it's this weekend.
Okay, well, guess what? Tuesday coming up. That'll be something to cover.
Hell yeah, I got ISO Joe for sure.
Yeah, I think I got Joe, but hey, look, I was surprised that Beasley beat Lance Stevenson. I thought Lance would have danced on him and got off, but Beasley pulled that thing out.
The only reason I'm not, bro, because Beasley. First of all, people sleep on Beasley, but Beasley, he can play. He got that size advantage.
Yeah, Beasley had a lot of expectations. He had a lot of hype coming around him coming into the league. He just didn't live up to it. But he a good basketball player, like for real. He showed it. But shit, it still is Lance Stevenson too, because Lance known for more of being a joker and a defensive player more than anything else. But yeah, ISO Joe, man, look, that's gonna be an interesting one because Joe Johnson got an interesting reputation too.
Shit, Joe Johnson can still hoop. Yeah.
I believe he can. I watched, like, you know, them dudes that be going around doing them runs in different cities. I forget the dude name. Little white dude. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Fucking I remember he brought Joe in, had him in a hoodie and glasses and shit. Motherfucker didn't know who the fuck he was, supposedly. I was like, nigga, they didn't know who the fuck he was. Look how tall that nigga is.
All right.
Tall nigga in the crowd. He had to be somebody. Tall niggas stick out. But yeah, fucking look, when they do that, honestly, if they can get it done before Tuesday, look, we can cover that. We can cover that on the sports show on Tuesday and see what they talking about. Because I would definitely cover that. It'll probably be interesting.
Who y'all got Sunday?
I got the Thunder, man. Who you got?
I mean, I just want a good game for real. I don't want no blowouts, man. Let the last game be a good game. But I feel like it's up. I think it's still up in the air, bro. Because Indiana, they tricky. OKC, they good, but they so good, but they still got holes. So I just want a good game, man. Last game, this last sports till football. Let's go out with a bang.
Yeah, because the sports show gonna be real dry. It's gonna be real dry coming up. Because I ain't covering no baseball.
But player that needs to step up for OKC. Honestly, I think he's not been playing good in the playoffs really at all. And that's Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, Chet they weakest link right now in the starting. In the big three that they hit, the so-called big three they have, Chet is the weakest link. But Jalen was before this series, but he done showed up a lot more.
Yeah, Chet, you can tell his size is they bullying this little nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It can't be a white cat. Look, KD can do it. That don't mean you can.
Right. KD, people, I was kind of iffy when they was comparing to KD. But like KD got a little bit more in his bag. Like,
now I'm just saying, like the slender size, KD's skill level so high that he can get away with being skinny. Chet, your skill ain't on the level of a KD, bro.
No.
You want to gain some goddamn fucking weight, bro. You better go eat some goddamn protein shakes, bitch. I know they can put you on a regimen when you ain't got to pay for it. Just tell your fucking trainer or tell the fucking organization you want to gain some weight. I promise you, they'll feed you food, nigga. They'll feed you.
But you know them skinny niggas, bro. Some of them, man, they be the main niggas be eating, nigga, but they can't gain weight.
Yeah, some of them can't, but he can. Look, he got enough money where they can make him gain weight. He can get an anabolic steroid in the off season that's actually league approved, and he can gain some weight if he need to. Shit, just go on a carnivore diet. You can gain some weight. Because muscle weigh more than fat. Think about it. Muscle weigh more than fat.
Hey, or shit, follow my page. I should show you some shit to eat.
Hey man, look, he'll show you the places to go eat. Go get look, come down to the south for like a month, nigga. You'll gain some weight around here, bro.
hang with Zion Williamson. Shit.
Oh yeah, take your ass to Louisiana, boy. He'll show you how to eat. And it's all gonna taste good. I promise you that, buddy. That boy don't give a fuck about food and pussy. That's all he care about. Food and pussy. My bad. I don't even need to say pussy. Food and BBLs. You like BBLs?
But other than that, man, I had fun. I had a rough day today. I had fun.
And look, man, we try to. I hope that this was somewhat informative to some folks, man. Like, look, man, like I ain't trying to pick on. I ain't trying to pick on none of these ladies when I cover these videos. I ain't trying to pick on none of these cops when I cover those videos. Well, I'm not trying to pick on none of these politicians when I cover these videos. But honestly, everybody gotta be held to account. There you go.
Come to my channel for that.
There you go. I just truly believe, man, y'all, like for real, man, everybody need to be held to account, bro. If we want people, there's an old saying growing up that I know we all heard. You treat people how you want to be treated.
Yep.
If you gonna hold me to a standard, I'm gonna hold you to the exact same standard too. It's like me looking at my boss. You want me to go do something that you wouldn't do, I'll look at you funny for that. If I ask anybody in the social media content world to do something, like, bitch, I promise you, I'll do that and 10 times more. I'm just asking you to do this. Everybody needs to be on the same level, at least accountability. Like, dude, we gotta step it up, and we gotta stop feeling some type of way about calling people out on their bullshit. Bruh, stop. I don't care no more. I don't have no problem with calling you out on your bullshit. Because if it's wrong, it's wrong. Right. And I ain't the end all be all to fucking what's right and what's wrong, but I think I got a pretty good moral fucking compass. And guess what? If I'm wrong, I guess we wouldn't be sitting at where we sitting at. Because I think a lot of people agree with the fuck I say over here, and I think a lot of y'all had the same mindset of like, I think y'all got good moral compasses too. I think y'all know what's right and what's wrong. And I understand our feelings get in the way of a lot of things. They get in the way. But sometimes we got to put that shit to the side, man. It's like what they used to say, that old saying, when I was a child, I acted as a child, but once I became a man, I had to put away childish things. I ain't no child no more.
For real. I'm at 17, it was pussy or video games. I said pussy for 1,000, Alex. And I'm moving out.
Fuck it, man. It's time to go.
17,
bitch. Time to go. Hey, look, you get it 17. I got my ass on. It's fucking 16, man. Fuck that. Well, I want to do what I want to do. Well, all right, man. Shit, look, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. But you better you better be ready to take everything that come along with it.
But I figured it out. I was broke like a motherfucker, but I figured it out. 17, I ain't had shit, nigga. I was still in school. I was like, nope, school is over.
Hey, look, man.
I gotta be a man now.
That's the beautiful thing about it, man. Look, and I really want a lot of people to actually grasp this, man. A lot of folks ain't figured it out. So if you have figured it out, man, take pride in that.
That's right.
There's a lot of people out here that ain't figured it out. And the sad part, I think we all see them every day in whatever perspective city that we're in. Y'all see them folks on the side of the road.
Yeah. Gas station. Liquor store.
Always wine store. For $1. Let me get a cigarette. Y'all see them
every
folks
day.
Man. Be happy.
I've been seeing the same people for 20 years. For 20 years.
Dude, I ain't got to the point now where I ain't seen them so many times. I'm like, look, bro. Like, I ain't trying to be mean, man, but you need to get the fuck out my fucking face, man. Every goddamn day, bro. You can go donate plasma if you came down to it. Go donate some fucking plasma if you don't want to work, bro. Get out my face asking me for some money, man. Goddamn.
Well, I get a bridge car and sell some food. They get a barbecue pit and go to the gas station, start queuing up some shit, $5-10 plates or so.
Shit, man.
You got a busted car, they can fucking be a jitney, nigga.
I want to see this world be better, man. Well, not the world be better, because the world ain't never did a goddamn thing to nobody. But for the people that are in it, I want people to be able to go to sleep at night with their goddamn doors locked, because everybody got what they need. They ain't got to worry about going stealing shit from another motherfucker. Because we got a big problem with that in America. Because it's like people always try to act like certain people just, it's just in their DNA to steal shit. Nah, motherfuckers. We have a big inequality problem in America and around the fucking world. And a lot of people do what they gotta do to do, like, to have what they think they need to have. That's why motherfuckers travel across fucking 3, 4, 5 fucking countries to come here and work. Stand outside of fucking Home Depot. And they ain't motherfuckers doing shit for a reason. There's always a reason behind everything. But look, y'all, please be responsible. Please be accountable for the things that you got going on. And understand, like, you got to be the example for what the fuck you want to see. Like, don't be a motherfucker talking and not doing it. And that's one thing I try my best to hold myself to, man. I stop myself from doing a lot of things because we all humans. We all have the urges to, like, man, look, that's the easy way, man. I know it's wrong, but that's the easy way. You have to stop yourself, man. Like, be the example that you want to fucking see. Because you can't get out here and bitch and complain about other people not doing something when you ain't doing it yourself. Can't do that shit, man. Can't do that shit, man. That shit crazy, man. I know a lot of people like it, but look, I got to get up early in the motherfucking morning, man. I got to go to this funeral. I ain't trying to really go to it, but I got to do it. Please hit that like and subscribe. Share the videos and turn the notice on. Whether you watched on the Facebook page, whether you watched over on Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube or the JVJ Network. Hurricane, you are a goddamn fucking wrench fucking holder on the Let's Talk, and I'll get you added on the network side. And Rob, appreciate you hopping up on here, fucking for the conversation and shit. K Michelle, yeah, I would tell K Michelle to go suck something, but she probably already on it, so I ain't got to tell her to do that shit. But like, for real, man, I really like. When we cover these videos, y'all, man, it's some serious shit, man. Like, I know we joke, we laugh, we try to make fun of shit and try to just make it entertaining. But like, for real, man, like, for real, folks, get on y'all shit, bro, and hold other people to a standard, man. Because like, for real, if you feel like somebody did you wrong, if you was holding people to that account, man, that shit probably wouldn't happen. We need to bring back shaming, man. The stigma of being a fuck up, being an asshole, being a liar, being a cheater, being a manipulator, the stigma of that, we need to bring it back because a lot of people wouldn't do it if they got called out for it. We got something letting that shit ride. But man, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, we definitely go get some clips off of this hurricane no matter what, bro. I just gotta do an extra recording. But I'm gonna catch everybody in the next one as always, man. It was fun, it was great. Peace.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.